Hey man, you already know how we rocking. It's another episode of Bad for the Community. It's Rob, the 508 guard on the mic. I got Tomo to my left. Nate Nick's in the room.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
St. E's and Dion is not in the building today, but we got some real special fucking guests in the building. We got CWTFB Radio.
Yeah.
We got Kash. We got Charlie Machine.
What up?
We got Shanelle in the building.
Hi.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all showing up. I feel like it had to happen.
Word.
It had to happen.
It was only a matter of time.
You know,
I feel
really
like it should be a reoccurring thing, though.
A reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to come together. I was thinking like end of the year, like what if we had like a community? What if we made our own award show? Like we gonna talk about award shows, but like if we really want to talk about, it's mad
Think
work.
about it. Hip Hop New England did it from the internet. They did it from one laptop, probably.
I'm not gonna say that shit wasn't valid, but like
that shit wasn't valid.
What
is not valid,
bro? If you can't ship out the awards, it's not valid. I'm sorry. Like what's an
Nigga
internet award?
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's
I don't know, bro. I feel like they can say that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all set on the E-certificates, my nigga.
I feel like it's okay for them to say that because they be winning shit. Until we win some shit, bro, we can't be saying that,
we're not just
bro.
taking anything. Like I can't say fuck the BMAs and then
To
like
me, I
cop
gotta get
the
something.
hip hop New England because they show me love. Like that's nasty.
No bullshit though. They could have not nominated us.
They had Jamin 94.5.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. It was 20 nominations. Like, that felt like a participation trophy. Like you can't nominate 20 people. Like it's not selective enough.
It felt like everybody in their moms got nominated.
Everybody in their moms got
20 nominees in that one category.
And even then, I feel like the numbers are a little bit fabricated. I don't know. Maybe they really got like.
Damn, bro. See, now you shitting on the fans, bro.
Nah, I think niggas push buttons on them shit.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Then
niggas
I'm
going crazy for promo, and I was gonna shit on them. I had comments lined up. I was like, you know what? Let me just
What if you had
rock.
What if you won the award? Would you have like
I was
a different?
gonna shit on them.
still gonna
more. Son.
We didn't even acknowledge it. We didn't promote it. We didn't even act like it was a thing. Well, Chanel did.
You did.
That's because Chanel would love everybody.
I was bored.
She
just
loved
like
everybody.
reposted everybody who like shared it. You feel me? Out of love for it, but like, yeah.
Fuck them.
Now you gotta see if they real niggas though.
And we don't even know who the fuck they are. Who are they?
Yeah,
Facts.
bro.
No bullshit.
I've
Never seen face.
Niggas is saying it's Voss.
Yeah, I was about to say
I
they got
believe
me.
they said it was that.
He paid one of them, right?
We
You feel that
told
way
them
for sure?
niggas. And they DM'd us. They
nominated
DM'd us and told us it wasn't him. They
Right.
was like, yo, nah, why y'all saying Vass run this page? He don't run this page.
That nigga was at
Like, that's
school like,
exactly-
it's
you gotta
not me.
You gotta be like,
Fuck.
He said, fuck, that one to me.
Is the smoke still very heavy?
Oh my
Like, do you carry the same smoke that Charlie? Y'all got the same energy that Charlie got for this situation? Because you seem more level-headed about the
I want
the
him to stop
situation.
rapping still, yeah.
But I haven't seen him drop lately.
Yeah, I know. So
You feel?
He
Maybe he
has
fell
dropped.
out.
What
haven't
are you
seen
talking
him
about?
drop.
He
I
dropped
don't
some
listen to
singles.
Vass's.
Yo, if he's not dropping, my algorithms
Nah,
are
you know
working
what?
like
I'm
they
not
should.
gonna hold you.
even-
I'm not gonna hold you. When the drops that fuck me up is the features.
Right.
Features with the
We be
niggas
having some
I
features.
love. The features niggas I love.
You gotta question those niggas.
Yeah,
Like-
like yo, bro. Y'all niggas gonna go unforgiving in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
On dogs,
Y'all just
like,
taking
you know what I mean?
bags
Like,
anywhere.
like-
You know, you're not checking for the.
And I'm not even sure it's a bag. Like, you
Nah,
know,
it's
not
gotta
to
be. Nobody's
speculate.
doing that out of the love. Like, I'm sorry.
Some
Niggas
niggas might
off
be
the
not
string.
out of the love, but niggas might
Out
be
of-
wanting to
out
get
of-
No,
their
it has to be
image up.
financially right. Whether he could put them like on
Maybe
a
it's the
spot
clout.
or whatever the case is.
Or
Like,
fabricated numbers. You know niggas like numbers online, right?
One of the videos
So you
had a
know that-
nigga in a monkey suit.
That shit was weird.
See?
That shit was weird.
Yo, when he took off the hat, the helmet,
when
when he took off the helmet and it was a
y'all wanna
nigga,
do that? Like, that's crazy.
it's bad.
Y'all are biased. Come on now.
I don't like that
either way,
shit.
it
y'all
don't
know
matter.
that y'all met
Yeah.
with him. Y'all met with him and y'all spoke on it. Like,
She set him up.
Wait, get that shit right.
you set him up for
No,
a
I
jump.
did. Nah, I really thought that it was a beautiful thing to bring everybody together.
Do y'all feel like it came? Did y'all get any closer through that, like that interaction?
Who's gonna
Like
get closer?
actually, any of y'all, like, you feel me? Like,
With
oh, I
who?
see where you coming from. You actually sat with him or anything like that.
No,
Or did it
because
just
he
like-
kept dropping music. You know what I mean?
So as long as he's doing that,
So it's
it's
like, what is it for?
Right.
If a
It's
nigga not gonna
and
learn,
he
it's
never
like-
took accountability
Thank
to
you,
being
that's
a
what
culture
I'm saying.
appropriator, dog.
I see.
He never wanted to take accountability for that, and that's the problem. You know, like it's like it's be one thing if you just be like, well, I can see how you feel that way,
Mhm.
but the nigga wouldn't even say that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I
why
don't understand.
And we had a difference of opinions of like how we, approached like how we had the interviews with him and shit like that. And the reason I don't hate him as much as you guys hate him is just cause it feel like it comes from ignorance. Like this nigga
That's how
really
he
from
gets
a
you.
big-
He know,
that's
bro.
how
That's
they
what he
get
wants
you.
you to believe,
know,
nigga.
bro.
Nah, the kid's smart.
You know.
Nigga go to Bentley.
What you think they
Fuck
sell
talking
gas
about?
because it's
But you think the racism?
Because it's not a fossil fuel. The fuck out of here.
I feel you.
Gas is a very lucrative
Nigga,
business.
But you don't
the
think,
racism
like,
in his country
The
probably way more
racism is
potent
different
than
in
it is
America.
here,
Like in
nigga.
America, you can't avoid that shit. It's right in front
You
of
think
you.
they like niggas where he
I was
from?
about to say that
There's
shit
no
probably
niggas where
stringent.
he's from. That's
Yeah,
the
it is,
difference.
bro.
Exactly
And
why
when
they
they pop
wouldn't
up,
like
and when they
niggas.
pop up, bro,
Oh
what
my
happens?
God.
Let his
But now-
let his sister
but now
get
he's-
fucked by a nigga.
But now he's in a
then
fish
what
in a whole
happens?
different
Shit.
bowl. He's a
You
fish in a different bowl.
painted a
He's an
dark
immigrant
picture.
at this point. And yo, he's not like
you mean
he's
by
not. It's just like he don't even understand. How can you expect him to understand the nuances of like why, if you are a cultural appropriator, why you have to give credit to Black creatives?
Bro, you
Right.
know
He
what
don't
they
have
say?
to understand. Does he understand the
You know what
importance
they,
of that? Has
you know what
someone
they say to
talked to him?
niggas? You know what they say to you? Like the people whenever they go to a
And
different
I'm not
country.
caping for this nigga.
Nah,
I really want to make
a
that
little
clear.
bit. But you know what they say to people when you go to a different country? They be like, don't disrespect the norms and customs of that country. You feel me? If that nigga
But you
gonna
gotta
come
know
here,
the norms and
that's
customs.
what I'm saying. But you
now
gotta
he
be well
knows.
informed.
Now he knows. And
He been
if you
knew.
still have smoke, like after he drops music and he doesn't get it, like you had those conversations with him, you made him aware of it. That's different.
I
You
think
feel-
it's
he's
the
no
way.
longer ignorant. He's
I
no
think
longer
it's
ignorant.
the way he's letting him know.
No, I
The
mean,
music is terrible.
The music is.
Come on, bro.
We know that.
God awful.
Come on, bro. You know
But
Was
that.
that the BMAs?
Nah, I don't know.
His bitch ass ain't show up.
No, he could have.
How you know that?
I don't know.
I ain't see
He got
that.
nominated for
It
some
was a
shit.
lot of.
He's scared.
Yeah, no bullshit. He did.
No, he
He got
didn't.
nominated for Music Promoter of the Year.
I'm glad he lost.
Which he should.
And that's it.
So you
That's the
respect him in
extent.
the
Yeah, that
promoter
promoter
space.
sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see.
That's it.
Still though, I don't
Yeah.
know. He talked about the
Just-
whole pay to
just the
play
whole
shit.
play
It's
part.
still nasty though.
It's nasty work.
It
But
is
It's work.
Hey, the events be ass,
Look,
but
look,
it's an
look.
event.
We went to one. We popped out to one.
A finesse is a finesse. I always respect finesse.
You respect the finesse.
Even at the
so
expense of your own people.
So,
Facts.
nigga, it's not me that's doing the finessing. You know what I'm saying? But that's the game. And if you go into it and understanding that I gotta pay to play, look, when you get took, nigga, that's on you, my nigga.
Or you
but
gotta.
but you have platforms like us saying, don't pay to play, don't pay to play, don't pay to play.
Facts.
Everybody's saying
dog.
this shit.
That
But
is
if you
true.
still
Gonna
choose to
do
do it,
That is
that's
true.
on you, dumb nigga.
But it
can't
all
argue
depends
that
on
shit.
perspective because then you got to also look at the flip side. Like he is providing opportunities for people.
What
so you
opportunity?
You could be
talking
just in
about?
the
You could-
same room as somebody else,
lot
bump
of it
shoulders,
is.
I
rub
want to say the
shoulders,
look,
and, you
but
know,
it's not. I've went to one of the events.
I've
like,
never been there.
I
Bro,
went
you
to
know
one-
the look was good, bro. It was a
look
bad
wasn't
event when you was there, but online the videos be looking booming.
Okay,
But
right.
that's just
That's
a
what
facade.
I'm going
For real
off
life,
of.
like,
It
you
looks
gotta
like if
establish
I'm
those
in one of
kind
those rooms that I can
That's
make
the
some shit
problem.
happen.
That's the
So,
problem.
like, what is it?
The
What is it
videos
like
be
really
looking
being there?
booming.
Honestly,
what is
bro,
it like?
it's a bunch of
Sucks.
people like I feel like want to enjoy a Saturday night. They want to do something.
That
Like
shit
a
wasn't even
basement
Saturday,
party.
nigga. That shit was a Friday night.
Whatever
Niggas
the
got off
case.
work to go to that shit, bro.
You
That's
feel me?
bad.
Alright.
I'm gonna see what you say, and I'm gonna give you my.
But it just
perspective.
feels like they're not there for the artist, and if they're not investing in the artist, what's the actual point? Because people are there,
That's
you
what I'm
you
thinking
performing
about.
in front of people, but what is that going to actually translate to in the future?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like
Okay.
it doesn't make
Not
true
a
fans out
goddamn
of it.
thing, nigga.
So it's like, what did you really do it for? Other than the opportunity, to just I guess crafty, like
And say
like
that you
work
did
on your
it.
skills, like or
Right.
have that video content for your IG or whatever the case is.
Really what it is the nigga, he's taking advantage of niggas that have a little bag. Cause most of the niggas that be doing the shows, they can't perform. So they go up there
can't.
and the
They
shit
got
just
10
look
dudes.
wild, you feel me? And it's just
No
so they
bullshit.
could take a video and be like, I was on the same bill as this big artist that he booked. It's only good if you actually know how to perform and you have a pole. Most of the niggas didn't have a pole, so they was all out there. I feel like most of the niggas that was in the club was there just cause it was the club.
So
You put it to
everybody
the
here
club
thinks
type
he's a
shit.
thief.
Not a
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say. I
like,
wouldn't use
he
that.
a
Nigga,
hustler.
do
It's
that.
like
Because
business, bro.
he's not stealing from niggas. Niggas is
Right.
giving him the bread.
Yeah,
okay.
You feel me?
Respect, finesse.
Under
But,
false
like,
he's hustling,
pretenses.
bro.
Like Charlie said, they walking into these situations understanding what it is.
You gotta
You
respect
gotta,
finesse.
you
That's
gotta
bro.
learn how to finesse though.
A lot of
Like,
niggas
it's-
go into those situations
there's-
too. Oh, God, you finish what you said.
No, go ahead.
A lot of niggas go into those situations too, not even understanding like the full spectrum of what it is that they're getting into. You feel me? Because like we talk about like pay for play and all this shit, pay to play, and it's like you don't like we don't advocate for that shit. But at the same time, it's like this nigga's doing a different thing where a lot of times it's like the way that he's making money off of it is not even from niggas paying. It's like niggas selling tickets and shit like that, and then getting in. They're not paying a dime. Niggas is literally like giving him money. That's theft to me. The nigga's not. He's a promoter, not doing the promoting. That's theft.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I like Nate.
But like, let's
This
not get
nigga's
it,
good.
let's not
This
get
nigga's
it
good.
twisted. Like, there's more people out here outside of him. Like, that's why. Like, I understand why y'all focus on him, but there's plenty of people doing it like out here, and it's worse because the look might not even be as great. You
And
feel
it's
me?
niggas,
Well, the
And-
difference is
And niggas is making money off of it, but not
not the artist.
splitting it, but come off as like I'm for the artist. That's
Well,
different.
They niggas though.
Yeah. See, that's
They are niggas.
See, that's what the problem was for
I
me.
mean, they get to reap the benefits, my nigga.
Also,
Respect,
the
finesse.
goalpost moving.
See, to me, that feels more like a finesse.
Shit, you know
Black
what I mean?
That
culture
feels
through
more like a
music.
finesse. I rock with that. But
Get
I
to
don't
move
rock
the
with
hoop, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Who was the first nigga that finessed the
They
slaves?
want to bring the hoop to WNBA down to
bullshit.
9.5 so they could windmill.
I
we
respect
would
it.
watch
I wanna see that. I
we
wanna
would
see
watch
that.
that, right?
It don't make
but
sense.
you wouldn't talk shit though, right?
Them Saxons needed a fucking plug when they got the first slaves. So Umbutu put them all together, nigga. And then he was like, you are going on vacation. Go with this nice white man. Umbutu
Bro,
was
nigga, they
getting
just made a
paid.
whole fucking movie off of them niggas, bro. The Woman King, that's about them niggas.
I didn't watch that yet, but I did watch
That
the
movie's
that Will
fire.
Smith Emancipation movie.
Why you watch that, bro?
watch that shit?
I watched that too.
It was
Yo, I heard
I didn't get to
they
see it.
spat on him.
He watched it. He was like, I gotta see
So
what
the
he getting spit
niggas
on for.
so the niggas like the cast or whatever, they got in the character like nigga.
Wait, so what's your reason for not watching? Because
crazy.
it's Will Smith or it's a slave movie?
Nigga, it's a movie about slavery, bro.
I feel you.
Why
I
fuck
feel
am
like
I to
it's
watch
both.
that?
I love how he twisted the words too. Like every interview I seen with him, he was like,
not just
"This
a-
is a movie about freedom." I'm like, oh, okay,
He said it
okay.
in
Freedom
Haitian
from what,
accent.
nigga?
Crazy.
Cause he had a good one though. He had a good one in
He had a
that
good
shit.
Haitian
He had a
accent?
good Haitian
Okay.
accent. Yeah, he tried. He tried his best.
I gotta see that.
That shit was bad, bro. You're not gonna like that shit,
But
bro.
I don't even want to spend too much time on like the whole Voss shit because it's like, yo, it's y'all moment right now. You feel me? Y'all just came off of a
Yeah.
back-to-back win. You feel me? Y'all got
my
fly.
nigga.
I seen the photos and everything, the videos, and you know, congratulations on that. How does that feel coming off of a back-to-back win at the BMAs? Music
Stop.
podcast of the year.
My nigga, if we didn't win, bro, I was gonna steal some really nice shit if I ain't winning.
So you
that
didn't-
game.
you didn't go home with anything?
Yeah.
Oh no, we got the award. He got the award.
Yeah, we got the
right?
plaque.
Y'all
Yeah,
didn't
it's
bring
like
it?
a plaque.
It's a new plaque.
It's like a plaque like we had last
It's in the car.
year.
Oh, you don't want to bring it
Yeah,
out?
y'all should have
Y'all
brought it
should
up.
have brought it
Y'all
up.
already know what it
brought it
looked like because it looked like the one from last year.
okay.
So it's not. Yeah, it just has a different year on it.
Did it feel
Uh-huh.
any different the second time around?
We knew it was gonna happen. I
You
feel
know what,
like-
Rob?
like,
You know what,
I
Rob?
really do
Like
feel like we
literally,
knew.
bro. I had no doubt in my mind that we was gonna win, bro.
And it's only because of the rest of the nominees.
Right.
Yeah.
And no
Who are
disrespect
those
to the
niggas?
other
Who are a lot of
nominees,
those
right?
niggas?
Nah, all
No, let's
disrespect
shout
to
out-
all the other
He
nominees.
said,
No,
all disrespect.
fuck them. Honestly, they don't.
Why you talking crazy about Mikey D?
Oh no, Mikey. No. Who's Mikey D? I like.
Who the fuck is
I
that?
like
Yeah, I don't know who that is, no.
LFOD.
Yeah, shout out
Radio.
to Sam, Uncle Sam.
Yeah, I like them, but then the other joints.
I personally don't think
I don't
radio
know
should
none
be
of
involved. Like there should be another category for radio. I feel like
But it's
radio
not
and
just
podcast
radio,
is different.
though.
Nah, LFOD is they like.
Is it a
entertainment.
podcast version of the radio?
It's entertainment.
LFOD is radio and podcast.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a
So
little
it's just
bit.
like the Breakfast Club. You know, the Breakfast Club, they
Right.
drop on the
Right, yeah.
podcast
Okay, I
platforms
see
as
that.
well, right?
Still, they not really fucking with us. So for me, I wasn't surprised. I was celebrating early, son. I started drinking. Show started at like 8. I started drinking at 3. I was drunk by 5.
Yeah,
By the time I got to the show, I was gone.
he was
So,
the
like,
drunkest nigga in the section.
Yeah,
As
so
it
like-
should be.
Yeah, so by the
Absolutely. Now that
time
I
we
think
won,
about
I
it.
was like, all right, cool.
Absolutely.
And then come the next day to like the aftermath, like, I'm gonna let y'all speak on how y'all feel about it, and then we talk about the aftermath.
I
Shanelle?
mean, shit. Honestly, we knew. So it's really like we all beforehand knew. I feel like we've been celebrating up until the moment we was there to just
Yeah.
like give us our shit so we can go.
Do they let y'all know
Honestly.
beforehand, or is it like y'all?
No.
Nah.
Tell you shit.
Y'all stayed for the whole time?
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
that's
Crazy.
I feel like once they got all like the nigga categories out the way, like I knew when they did the Hefe replay tribute, and like I'm
Yeah.
happy they did that.
Yeah.
But after that, I felt like it came like I felt like I got the invisible boot. Like we got y'all categories out the way.
Get the
and
fuck
shit.
out of here.
Yeah.
It was the one hip hop performer that threw everybody up. You had mad hip hop in there. And then you had one hip hop performer.
Yeah.
Right.
The rest of them shits was, and then they have no music intermission playing, none of that shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
That
usually
shit was-
like in the years
Yeah.
past, even if it was just like gonna be like 1 to 2 like hip hop performers, they still brought in like R&B artists in between. Like it was like, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like who?
Yeah.
Like in the past, like I've seen like Najee perform at the shit. You feel me? I don't know why. Like I don't know. He's not R&B artist to me, so I don't know why. But you know what I mean? They had Najee perform at the shit. You know what I mean? And then there was like a couple hip hop performances sprinkled in. Last year, I felt like was like setting them up for like failure this year. Because last year they had one hip hop performance, and then after that, and it was like at the end though, and that's the
Right.
thing. But before that, it was just
It was very Saxon saturated.
yeah.
Very.
really like
Type
from
shit.
other years.
At least like the last like 4 years, 4 or 5, it was bad.
Being hung over the next day, I was like, man, that shit felt good, but I wanted to beat these niggas.
Right.
All right, let's ask the question. If we was in the mix, how do you think it would go?
Nigga, do you know how to fight?
We still would have won.
Nah,
You know
here
how
we
to
go.
fight?
Oh, regardless.
You know how to fight?
Y'all would have been tight.
Because I heard what you said.
What
He
did I
was
say?
like, did y'all hear the episode? I don't know which episode it was for you guys.
I remember
but
this is
he was
BMAs.
salty. That's when they was talking about not
Did it
getting
come off as
nominated.
salty? It probably
You,
did.
they
It
called
probably
He was
you,
upset.
yeah,
What'd
they
he
called
What'd
you
he say?
salty. But he said if they were nominated, then it's like no question. Even
No,
if with us in the category, there was no question who would win. That's what he said.
That says, I guess that says more about y'all, but also about the field too. Like I just feel like y'all got a grip on it.
Yeah.
If we not like, I think the saltiness came from just not even being nominated. If we didn't win, it's like fine. Like that's
Right,
complete.
right.
Not even the acknowledgement. It's
there's
just
no
like,
acknowledgement.
y'all
I
even
get it.
tapped
I
in.
get
Does
it.
this
I get
right?
it. But that's how I felt in 2020.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So in
Yeah.
2020, I dropped 50 episodes in 2020. You understand what I'm saying? So it was just more like, bruh, what the fuck, nigga?
Y'all gotta verbally abuse these niggas, bro.
So what changed? Like, did y'all develop a relationship with these people?
we dragged
We
these
talk
niggas.
shit about them.
We
I mean,
dragged
every
them
moment.
for episodes.
How many
on
did y'all
episodes.
drop in 2021?
You said 50.
52
No.
in 2021
Yeah,
I see.
we try to do
Every week,
and 51 this year.
consistency. That's what I was saying. I felt like we didn't get nominated because of consistency.
Right.
I feel like if we
but-
did,
Facts.
it would just been down to the fans for real. No bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
right?
so commit. So the voting goes down. It's 50% fans, 50% committee.
Oh, that's
Nah.
crazy.
So there's a committee. Yeah,
You think so?
there is a
So-
committee.
No, there's a committee,
You can
but
apply. Yeah, it tells you all the voting. All of it. Paul tells you. Yeah, there's a committee that you could apply for. Nigga, to get on.
The committee, like
Yeah, I'm
they're
about to get
the
on the
ones that
committee.
put forth nominations. So
Yeah,
that's
but
like
if-
half of it.
But if you're on the committee, you can't get nominated.
yeah.
I don't know. It felt a little messy when I seen like Big Night Live get nominations and like we in the building.
Nigga, they're a venue.
Yeah.
But they not gonna
The
get
BMAs
nominated.
but it
booked
don't-
that venue for
And they
it's not
actually
like
did a
tight
lot
shit.
this past year. There was a lot of
I
shit
don't know.
going
You
on.
had questions about the
Big
venue
Night.
itself though.
Big Night Live is fire.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think Big Night Live's hard, bro. I don't
Nah,
fuck
that
with
shit
that
is
venue, bro.
hard.
You don't
That
think it's
shit is
hard?
Nah,
You
that
don't
shit's
think that's a
chips.
good venue?
That shit's corny to
Give me
me.
a better
Why?
one. In a
What's
5-mile
corny about
radius.
it?
In a 5-mile radius, where's Big Night Live? Nigga, bro, Roadrunner's hard. Roadrunner's wavy. So is
I don't know if I
MGM.
ever
What are you
been there.
talking about, bro?
I
MGM's
don't know.
hard.
MGM, what would that replace Hard Rock?
That's next to
Yeah.
Fenway.
That shit's tough.
But I felt like that was a good venue for an award show.
For sure.
You feel me? Like there's still standing room for you to watch the performances and we can
Them
talk
niggas
about
be tapped in there, bro. Like we said, them niggas be like,
Yeah,
checking
that
niggas,
was the
they be
only
like,
shit. The
like,
the
what?
security
What type of
people be
they
on some shit.
bro?
No
Nah,
bullshit.
you can't get shit
niggas-
in there.
Nah,
That's
that's
a
what
lie.
I'm
Bro, they just be
That's
they
a
just
lie.
be on some weird
Not if
shit.
you go through VIP.
That's
you
a
see what we
lie.
go
Okay,
through?
'cause
Now,
they be on some
my
shit.
purse didn't
Think
really
about
get
Silk.
checked.
I seen 20 gangsters get turned around in Silk because they was trying to get that thing in there.
Yeah.
Nigga. It was like, yo, what's up, nigga? Security.
But
They be
VIP
full.
line, I
Nah,
get
you
it.
can't be mad at that.
Why not?
Nah, you can't be mad at that.
Security,
Why not?
security. They
And then
gotta,
this shit pop off. Then who you gonna be mad at? Security again?
yeah, on
No,
dogs.
I'm gonna be mad at the niggas. I'm gonna be
I
mad
feel like
at
I
the
be
niggas
at
popping shit
events, the
off.
security is valid and nothing go off type
boy
shit.
Shay
But like
called
this,
me.
these niggas like, yo, turn this way, turn that way, check your pockets, flip your pockets inside out, do this, da da da. Like
They had
it's
niggas
mad
doing
weird
mad shit,
Like
bro.
and
They had niggas-
it was the same nigga too,
I'm
no
a-
bullshit. 2 times I've been there. I've been there 2, but the first time I've been there, I only been upstairs. I didn't go to the actual
I'm in
venue
the
part.
middle of a podcast, bro.
Only this nigga would do some shit like
Nigga said,
that.
bro.
Yo, tell them bad for the community, man.
We had bad for the community right now.
How they tapped
man.
in?
We had bad for the community. What up? That's my man Shay, yo.
You said,
White boy Shay?
Yeah, white boy Shay. Yo,
yo, put that next to the mic if you don't, you don't have it on.
I'm at a podcast. I'm at bad for the community right now, man. Let me call you back.
All right, where? I'm backstage, little TJ. Call me whenever.
Oh, you a little TJ?
That's fine.
No,
Shawty,
with
your
my
little
fans, it's
daddy.
opening.
All right, I'm gonna hit
Niggas
you,
was
bro.
just talking about that shit earlier.
Hit me after. Hit me after.
All right, say less. That little nigga drunk and shit. You can hear it in his voice. But
You know
anyway.
what? Yeah, that white boy cool, but I'm sure he say nigga, bro. I know he do. I know he do. He get real
If he
drunk.
don't, he did.
But anyway, man, what was we talking about? What was we at?
BMAs, like the night period. Like, how do y'all feel about the night? I thought it was a good night though.
I thought it was a
for
good
the
night.
time I
A
was
lot of
there,
love
like
in
for
there.
the hip hop.
Yeah, it was
I
a
feel
lot
like
of love in there.
It was a lot of acknowledgement for the hip hop scene, and it was dope. Like I seen the key performance, like that felt like a breakthrough
She's
moment.
incredible.
Yeah,
She's
that felt like a
incredible.
breakthrough
I love
moment.
Key, man.
She's a star.
Yeah.
She is. Yeah.
Nah, he's it. Yeah,
How's it feel to be dating like, you know, one of the stars out here, man?
You feel like he a star too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in love, no bullshit.
I like hearing that shit.
I didn't even know that was your girl.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's his girl, nigga.
Congratulations, right?
You got
Congratulations.
I love
Good
that.
for you, bro.
That's beautiful, bro.
No, but he doing his thing too. So it's like,
you producing this shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
I do a lot, bro. No
He rap
bullshit.
too.
the clothes.
I'm about to drop an album next week. Y'all should listen to that shit. All the places you'll go.
Make it more than 15 minutes, bro.
Does Keith punk you sometimes? I
Nah,
feel like she has a very strong personality. She won't be fucking you up.
nah.
She won't ever
I
smack you
feel like
around
we got
and
a
shit.
good relationship. No bullshit.
Stupid.
That's one of them questions that get the whole podcast shut down. That nigga Sadiq go come on here.
Right.
Yo, shut
She's
this.
like, nigga, I said more snare, nigga.
We do
Like, she never
not
did that?
support DV.
Where's my 808s, bitch? No,
That shit was
God.
beautiful because that night was about her.
Nah,
Yeah.
it was
Like I
great.
said,
She's a
Like,
great
best-
performer.
Like best
No
new
bullshit.
artist.
She's a great
Like,
performer.
At the BMAs
Facts.
is like the thing award. It's like
like
So
you made
shit.
it.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that. It's the award.
It used to be like unsigned artists.
Yeah,
when, like,
yeah. It's
when
like your
Oprah and
city
like
is
But I feel
finally
like that's the
won.
equivalent. Like, because there's no unsigned artist anymore. But
Nah,
And
that's
the
new
energy,
artists is.
like the best new
It's
artist.
not like
energy-
any of those
Nigga,
new
you never
artists were
went.
signed.
You never went
bro.
before, so you just talking. But the nigga before, like when
Are any
niggas
of
won
them
best
signed?
new artist, Oompa and like Hefe Replay when they won like 1 year and then the year, their performances were easy. Like they shut the shit down.
Yeah.
And I feel
Yeah.
like because they don't do that award anymore or like the same way, it like shifted to like best new artist. Like the energy changed.
Mm,
Feel
you
me?
think so?
So now it's definitely best new artist is like the standout award when it's like comes to the shit.
Yeah.
Especially like cause Zola won it last year and like again like her performance was easily the best out of all the rest of them. And like even like with rap niggas going up there, I'm like I don't know about this. And I'm not.
You know, I think
performance is alright,
what
but
impresses me the
Zola
most
shut
about
that shit
Key is
down.
that how polished she is and like
Yeah.
how new she is as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's just
she's
natural. It come
yeah.
off very natural.
She's
She only
very
been doing it
polished,
for a
man.
year,
It's
for real.
impressive as fuck, bro. Like no
Right.
bullshit. Like I love it.
You said she's
we
only
proud
been
of
doing
her.
this for a year?
Yeah. Type
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Like
That's
putting
crazy.
music out. Type of
that's
shit.
the
And that's
type
why I
of
got
shit,
less
that's crazy.
leniency for other niggas. Like y'all been doing this for 5 years and it's still not clicking for y'all. Maybe regroup, start thinking about shit. Like
who?
you feel me? Not
I was
everybody
about to
could
say,
be a
that's a lot of
key.
niggas though. Name names.
That's a
bro.
lot. It's too
Name
general.
names.
You feel
Nah,
me?
name names.
Nah, I'm not about to name
Who you talking about?
Because I'm not even thinking about nobody specific. I'm literally just thinking the field, bro. Like
Yeah,
the
I feel
space of hip hop where it's at. Like let's not act like we new to this. Like this is what it's been
Yeah,
like for the last couple of years.
I
Like,
feel like it'd be one thing if Key's music was dope like it is, and then she couldn't perform well. But because she's such a great performer, it's like that's really how you get to those levels that she's
Yeah.
at right now.
No, she's
And I feel like
standout,
that's why
for
it's
sure.
important that a lot of artists take seriously like the type of work that they're putting in. Because a lot of niggas can get into the studio and lay a track. You feel me? Anyone could record a song. You feel me? Look at this nigga Vasjan, right? That shit's ass. But the nigga be getting like the fabricated streams. Niggas be listening.
love
But
this
then
nigga.
in return, niggas listen to it. But if that nigga, I ain't never seen that nigga on stage. Never in my life I
That's
seen
a
Boss on stage,
fact.
bro.
That's a
Never, bro.
And
And that's
you
how I
won't.
know his
He's
shit's
waving
not
his
valid.
arms around like a scarecrow and shit.
Type
You
shit.
know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God.
Let's
Taking clips
Dubai,
Dubai,
my
nigga. No
nigga.
bullshit.
You
He probably
guys.
really was taking clips Dubai though. No bullshit.
So
But the thing is,
how long have you been dating Key?
Almost a year.
Okay, so like neck and neck
Yeah.
the same time she started being
Nah, she was
becoming a
making
rapper?
music before I met her.
Okay, I was trying to
Yeah.
like see like the difference between
because baby
that
stuff
was
dropped in
before
like
and
early
during.
2021, right?
Type
nah, I
shit.
came out in the summer or like right before the summer.
I feel like spring,
Did we rate
summer,
that?
yeah. Type shit.
No, we did.
Niggas wasn't hip yet, bro. No bullshit.
Damn near 5 red cups.
That
I
shit
love
low.
that joint.
Man, that first joint was
How
fire.
much do y'all keep like? How much do y'all keep it a buck on the red cups? Is it relationship based?
Nah, it's,
Or like
it's
y'all
really
just
about
keep
the
it a
music.
stack?
It's about the music.
There's never a point where it's like, but I kind of fuck with this person.
One of the like
Is that what? Oh, I got a question for you
Go
now,
ahead, we
nigga.
talk about it all the time.
one of the 5 like we break it
Make
down
sure you
into
hold on.
5
We
pillars.
break it down into 5 pillars, 5 categories that we break the ratings
Oh, that's how it
down
works.
to.
Okay.
One of them being authenticity.
Mm.
That one right there.
A lot of niggas don't get that.
There's a lot of gray
It's 4
areas.
out of 5 immediately.
Like, well, it depends,
Yeah.
bro. It depends. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, you could get a phone call. Yo, that nigga right there, bitch made since the 5th grade.
So we got
You know
so,
what I
we-
mean?
so-
Like,
so we
Type
got
shit.
some street consigliaries. You know what I mean? Like niggas who call. You know what I mean? And
So
give us
what?
the drop
Mm.
on niggas.
Is he like that for
You know
real?
what I mean? Like right. So there's literally like 3 niggas I can call and get the juice on damn near anybody in the city, my nigga.
Type shit.
Right? You know
That's
what I'm
fire.
saying? So like the authenticity is important, but then there's some niggas that slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like we don't know. We don't know. So then it really comes down to how believable the music sounds. Like the conviction in the music, because you can hear it in their voice.
Fucking hear it.
You can hear it in their
How
voice.
y'all decide what y'all gonna listen to?
Gotta be more than 15 minutes.
Has to be 15 minutes or longer.
We like to do current.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Something
like
current.
within 3 months back, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and just really just what we see. I mean, if people aren't submitting it, and yeah,
shit.
some of them are submitted like via email, DM, and shit like that. But you know, and what we pay attention
And what we
to.
checking for?
Like
Yeah.
Shanelle,
You know
like
what I mean?
like One Shot Ace, like
Nigga,
that nigga got
shit,
some
that
shit.
shit hard. Like that was a solid.
His
And
shit
that was
was
a
actually
random-
right outside on this street.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where I
She
saw
sent
the
us a
sign.
picture of a fucking little flyer. And we, I mean, looked it up.
Which
That
is
shit
like wildly illegal. You're not supposed to push it on poles and shit, but you know what I mean?
His shit's right there in front of Walgreens.
Good promo. But she hipped us like, yo, who's this nigga? Blah, blah, blah. I looked it up and I'm like, oh shit, we got a lot of mutuals.
So what's like that percentage of like you guys actually getting hip and enjoying new music, and then the others like, damn, I wish I had those couple minutes back.
Yeah.
Like what's that percentage look like for y'all?
I mean, for the most part, we enjoy them. For the most part.
Okay.
You ever
For the
listen to
most
some
part.
shit and it's
For
just
the
like
most
you
part.
turn the
Shit,
shit
for the
off,
most part.
turn it off
Yeah,
immediately.
there's joints where I'm like, come on, son.
Don't give me the
Be an
start
electrician,
lying.
son.
Yeah, like,
I don't
What's
know.
the lowest
That's
rating
valid
we
advice.
get? Like a
Guys, pick up a
2.7?
trade, bro.
That's
Probably,
one thing.
yeah.
That's one thing
Probably
I
like a-
find tough.
you said that's the lowest?
3.2.
2.7 is the
Yeah,
lowest?
lowest one we
Oh,
did.
y'all
Fuck
Because
is
further.
that?
it's
Really?
the pillars, bro. It's the pillars.
What's
You
the
feel me?
two?
It's
What's
like-
the two they
I don't even remember. It was very early on with the ratings.
Say, who the hell was that? 2.7.
Yeah, but
that's fucking.
I'm
That's
not
generous.
It was Buff the God.
I would think like 1.3 like the lowest shit. I don't know. I've
Nah,
heard
to
some
get a- to get
1.3
like a
ass
1.
music.
Yeah,
my
to
nigga.
get a 1.3 out of 5, you already prepared for disrespect.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's
Niggas
not
know
like,
that shit's
like, if
ass.
somebody who's giving us an album to rate, like, we already kind of like them. Like,
Yeah,
at
okay.
least,
Not really. A lot of
That's
niggas
not-
we be blindsided by.
I guess.
Bro, think about all the albums we rated this year.
All right, that's
Like,
true.
All the albums we rated this year, bro.
That's true. That's
There's
true.
a lot of
Yeah.
albums, bro.
Yeah, we don't know them personally, all, but
So
No bullshit.
that was my follow. Like, how do y'all vet the guests? Because y'all do have a lot of guests, and I feel like, you know, with the way we handle guests, it's very. I like for it to be organic. Like,
You
whether
say
you
shitty?
It's shitty, bro. Our way of choosing guests is bad, bro.
huh?
Our way
It
of
be-
choosing guests is bad, bro.
It be a lot of submissions that we gotta look through and shit.
I was gonna ask y'all that.
Nah, we don't go through. Like, I feel like
Well,
there's a
we-
lot of
we
people
switched the
DMing,
system,
but
yeah.
we
How do y'all say no to niggas, bro?
we just don't acknowledge it.
No, y'all gotta
Because
tell
niggas is gonna do it
cap.
regardless.
No, y'all gotta tell niggas.
No,
nah,
there's
y'all
a whole-
shit
there's
is
a
trash.
Depends
whole
on the
bunch
way they
of
do it.
DMs.
Depends on the way they do it.
It depends. If they have a personal relationship with us, that's different. I feel like those are the people I do want to. I'm a little bit more biased toward people I actually know because
You gotta
at
stop
the end
that
of the
shit.
day,
That's
I
what I'm
care about
saying.
You gotta
conversation.
say
bro.
no.
Fuck
That
that.
shit
I
don't
don't
mean
know
nothing
mad
to
niggas
me, bro.
personally.
No, that's not
Who
what
I
I'm talking
don't like
I'm
personally.
talking about, I don't have to even know you personally. I'm not saying that. Like, and it's not biased in that sense, but biased in the sense like I actually got to fuck with what you're doing because I got to speak with you for the next hour and a half. Like, this is not your rollout podcast. Like, that's just not how I would like to operate the pod. Like, you feel me? Because otherwise, we got mad niggas just running through here, but I care about the audience too much to just expose them to just anything. You feel me?
Right,
So at the
right.
end of the day, I want to have a conversation with you, and maybe that'll make up for the talent. Or nah, the niggas we be having on here talented, so I don't know. So it like, but that's a little
Nigga,
bit
we
more
have
house based on.
Vasjan
So I don't
on
know
here,
if y'all
bro.
like really just speak to
What are you
strangers.
talking about right now?
What?
We have Vasjan on here, bro. What are we talking about?
That had more to do with
That
just
was
like
a technicality.
I feel like
Yeah.
it
But
come
that-
down. We be having a vote, and so like if niggas
That's
meet the
really
vote,
why- that's
no
really
bullshit. If
why.
niggas
I
meet the
like
vote,
that.
then they get on.
Hell no.
I like
They be-
voting.
Now the votes.
Sometimes
Y'all
niggas
niggas
never have a
think
tie
so.
who
either.
takes
bro.
care of it on this side.
Me.
What, like the
Most-
setting
most-
up the interviews?
Nigga Charlie.
We all do, but majority.
But
him.
how do you vet them?
I base it off of like influence, skill, story.
This times he's been hoodwinked
Um,
though. There's times niggas done gassed him up like, yo,
And-
I'm gonna get on your show and I'm gonna
talk
so
right.
crazy.
And
And then
nigga,
he called me like, yo, son, I just got on son. He gonna talk crazy. Son get there, he's like, yo, y'all niggas is crazy. Yo.
right.
Y'all niggas is
be like, yo,
crazy.
for real,
You want me to
man.
say what?
I can't even do
I'm like,
that.
nigga, what the fuck was you telling me on the phone? Right. So like,
That shit's wild.
I mean, yeah,
I wasn't
mean,
there for those
I
interviews.
think influence is the biggest thing for me, man. Like, you know, like how many people have you touched? Like, how many people have you can you honestly say that you move a room? Like, you know what
That's
I
a
mean?
fact.
Like, you know what I mean? You know, skill obviously has to be up there. And you know, sometimes relationships do play a factor. I don't want to lie.
Has to.
I don't want to lie.
The pool is too big. Like you
Right.
can't act like that's not unrealistic. Like how do you stand out when you a fish in a huge ass ocean?
And personality.
Right.
You know, that play a big
but
part
at the
too.
same time, I got friends who I literally would tell them like, yo, right now is not the right time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know, you gotta be real with your peoples. Like, yo, my nigga, you ain't been doing enough. You know what I mean?
And that's
like,
my biggest thing.
Like, why should we talk to you?
That's what I'm
When
saying.
there's
I
so
be like,
many other
explain the
people
shit.
out here doing shit
building a
that
whole-
it's not fair. Like, it really ain't fair,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, for the most part, it happens. Like there'll be times where they like, yo, we should get this guest on here, and I got reservations about it, but then I'll pop out to an event they did or something recent that like just made the engagement that the first time I met them organic type shit. We could have had y'all at any moment, but this was the right moment.
Right,
and y'all
right,
just
right,
coming
right.
off of a fresh win, like it makes sense.
Right.
And a lot of times
you
it just
wanted
gotta
to say
make
that
sense.
you had the 2022 winners.
Yeah, maybe.
I get
I'm
you.
saying,
maybe.
yeah, we smell like Point of Dub, nigga. You heard?
Yeah.
This nigga's
Awesome music gonna watch this, so they only gonna catch wind
Smell
of
like
them
a
getting the
dub.
verbal abuse that they need. You see, y'all gotta verbally abuse these niggas.
We
Let
don't
them
need
know.
because the thing is, I can't have it.
Verbal abuse. Verbal abuse ain't real abuse, my nigga. It's just words. Freedom of speech. How can freedom of speech and verbal abuse be the same thing? How can I have freedom of speech and you gonna tell me there's verbal abuse? How you gonna tell me that? That's
Verbal
Because you
abuse
can
is not
say-
a real thing.
Because you can say
Yes,
what you
it
want to say, but
is.
it's gonna have impact. That's the
Yeah,
key.
you're not free of consequences.
Right.
Freedom
Type
of speech
shit,
don't mean
people
free of
nigga
consequences.
Kanye,
Right.
so
It's
no
true.
bullshit, nigga.
Anyway, Rob, what was you saying?
Nah, I was just. What was I saying? What was we
Damn,
talking
my bad,
about?
Rob. I
Yeah,
do that all
We
the
all over
time.
My
the
bad,
place.
That's what Kash does.
No. So like I said, so with the BMAs or any award show, I feel like I have like two, train of thoughts. Like one is like, why do we need a validation at the end of the day? If you're not nominated, you still gonna do your thing, right? But then there is a look to it. You feel me? And I'm curious to know, like, did y'all feel like there was a difference before the first win and then after the second win? Do you feel like you get more looks from, let's say, white people or people who wasn't tapped in? Or you feel me? The mainstream audience, like that's a look in that case. Or do you feel like it didn't really do much for y'all?
I think Saxons do like the BMA. Like, even like, my man Jimmy, like at my job, he's my GM. He was talking, like, even when I like interviewed for the position, I already knew I had it, but like his boss was there and he mentioned it. Like it was funny. He was like, yeah, Charles is actually a part of an award-winning podcast.
Like that's different.
He actually won, Boston Music Awards, Music Podcast of the Year last year.
And they don't even know about that shit, but like now
And
they
they're like,
tapped
Boston
in.
Music, that shit sound legit.
Yeah, facts.
They watch that shit, they're like, yo, these niggas is crazy.
Yeah. So it's funny. So his brother-in-law watched it. So his brother-in-law came to see me when I was at my last dealership. And, I was doing his finance paperwork. And he saw the sticker in my office. He's like, what's that? That's my podcast, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Jimmy tells me, he's like, yeah, man, dude, listens to your podcast. And I was like, oh, word? What he think? And he started laughing. And I was like, why? I was like, what you laughing about? He's like, he goes, yo, they say the N-word a lot.
We do too.
I'm like, yeah, because we black, right? You know
And it's
what I'm
fucked up because the Instagram algorithms don't be fucking with that shit. It's a little racist, but
saying? It is what it
talk
is.
about it. But and that's I feel like that's where, if there was any saltiness, that's where it came from. And less about like the award. Like obviously that'd be dope, whatever the case is. But like I feel like it was the validation to be able to tell somebody who's not tapped in. You feel me? For the people who know, they know. But like, for example, my mom's or something like that, she don't know the impact like the podcast has. It's like, oh, my son got a cute little podcast going on type shit.
Right.
But that kind of add like, yo, you see, like
Great
what I'm
accolade.
doing is worth the time. This is not just a hobby.
Right.
This is something that could potentially be something.
Right.
So that's where I think the
Gotta get
legitimacy
nominated.
of that came
Yeah.
from.
Right.
No.
It shouldn't
So-
have to
so-
be
so
like that,
let's-
but still though, you feel me? But like, yeah.
It-
type
Let's
I
shit.
ask
like
the
it.
honest question, what you guys, like, who do y'all think is the best out of us two then?
Out of you three?
No, not out of us three.
Oh, out of us
Out of
three?
bad for the community.
Who's the best artist?
The
and
podcast.
CWTFB.
You talking about
Like,
podcast,
Oh, the
bro.
best podcast.
and it's really for you, Rob, because you was the
I'm
Oh,
about
saltiest.
to
you was about to say hating. I'm not hating.
Bro,
I wouldn't say you was
CWTFB got
hating,
it, bro.
but-
No bullshit.
That's
I'm
real.
gonna keep it a bean because y'all
Respect.
niggas don't be pussy, bro. I don't know, bro. We be on here, bro. You don't be want to talk about artists, bro. You don't be want to talk about niggas, bro. And on top of that, you don't be want to listen to niggas' music, bro. I don't like that shit, bro.
Cause we not like that's
what I'm saying.
That's the other part of it. I don't even think we
not?
all the way like a music podcast. I'm not trying to be a music podcast.
I
don't need I feel like the dynamic.
Why we artists?
Nah, the dynamic of the podcast and what makes it successful is the chemistry. You feel me? Like the fact, like and I wanted to ask eventually like the influences of what got y'all into. But one of mine is like Joe Budden podcast. I know you fuck with that, and it's like
pause.
They not always just interviewing just anybody.
I can see that.
You know, but like I remember listening to that shit and feeling like I'm a part of like the room type shit. And I feel like people had a similar feeling when they hear our dynamic, and I'm not trying to fuck it up too much with a guest.
Great conversation. This is what I'll give y'all.
Y'all really do.
You motherfuckers are articulate as shit.
I'm motherfuckers.
Right? I like you motherfuckers.
I like
man.
you motherfuckers.
I
You definitely sound like Uncle Chuck.
He's my favorite little niggas, bro. He's my favorite young niggas,
no
bro.
bullshit. I genuinely enjoy y'all podcast because y'all think about shit from a different perspective that we would think about shit. You know what I mean? And y'all a little more open minded than we. Well, not a little. Y'all a lot more open minded than we are.
Y'all are coming from a different era.
On a lot of topics,
and that's why. I feel like it's not a trick question, but I wouldn't like compare. I got to a point like there's no point comparing because how you said it was amazing. Like on Twitter, you was like, yo, this is the best hip hop podcast for over 30-year-olds and we the under 30-year-olds. It's a generation gap.
Right,
but,
facts.
And y'all feel, and I feel like both of us, each podcast fills spaces that the other one doesn't.
Facts.
You feel me? Like you don't get it all in bad for the community. You're not gonna get it all from CWTFB.
Right.
It's not a huge space, it's not a mature space to the point. I feel like this is the beginning of it. This is the pioneer shit of it. And y'all are pioneers of this space. So it makes no sense to be combating because we can all occupy the space and,
this right
here,
here,
and be good.
that's why their podcast
But there's some niggas who suck, Rob.
Are you saying I'm pussy for saying that? I feel like that's real.
Yes, like what is the answer to the question, bro? It's like, ours it is, bro. Which one, bro?
Nah,
These niggas would easily just say, tell us, bro. If I asked them, I was like, which one is it? Is it our podcast or your podcast? Which one better? These niggas gonna look me and I'll be like, ours, nigga.
I'm watching my content.
Again, Rob.
I'm watching my content.
Do you know how to
Which
fight?
one is better?
Do you know how to fight,
10 toes.
Rob? You gotta pick the right
10 toes
answer.
down, bro. I feel like we got an impact. Like
There's other podcasts that don't
We're
need
way
to
more raw
exist.
than you guys.
I feel like as of right
We're
now,
way more-
y'all got it, but I don't know. We gonna see. Like we gotta go ham next year. No bullshit. We gonna ham next year.
y'all acting real pussy. Like y'all not even claiming
Nigga,
your
I'm
shit,
telling
my
the
nigga.
truth, nigga.
But
That's
y'all
the
not
difference.
understand
That's another
You gotta
difference too,
understand,
nigga.
bro. You gotta be real with yourself, bro.
I'm being real.
bro,
I'm being real.
I feel like at the base of it, you're an artist, bro. So you gotta look at it from an artist standpoint,
Okay.
bro. You feel me? Type shit. When you working on art, niggas say art is subjective, bro. But everybody got ears, everybody got eyes, bro.
For
You can
sure.
tell if your shit's not what you want it to be, bro. You feel me? You gotta work
That's
at that
a
shit.
different
Just
question.
because you don't got it right now, don't mean you're not gonna have it in the next year or the
that
next
is
year
true.
after.
That's a
You feel me?
different
Type
question.
shit.
I like that.
True.
I like that. So, all right,
Like
real
shit.
quick.
What's up?
When did this podcast launch?
2020.
July or June of 2021, but we was
2021.
like
Shit,
recording
yeah.
episodes way before that, just building on like
You
what we
just
had.
kept them in the chamber.
You know how many episodes in the vault?
Yeah,
Like I
mad
said,
shit.
and then, if
Wow.
that shit's not valid, it's not coming out.
You don't be proud
That's
of
where
that.
it is. That's where it is.
We don't do
No,
that.
they
We don't do
said
none
it
of
in their
that.
first episode. I
We don't
think
do
that
that.
was like very
That is
smart.
true.
I like
We
that
just
idea.
dropped.
Everything drops.
I feel you.
Because you know why? Because next week you getting another one. So it doesn't
I
matter.
understand
we
that,
be
but
saying that, no?
we do.
It doesn't matter.
But I also like
Me and Tomo say
y'all
that.
not the niggas who like editing the shit. You feel me? I'm not holding that against y'all, but like
I edit everything.
I'm
We was
not-
there.
Yo, you know how bad it feel like you spending hours of your day and you hate this shit you watching? Like this shit boring as hell. If I can't, I'm the person who's on the podcast. If I
Nigga.
can't watch this shit, who the fuck is
Are
watching
you a
that shit?
perfectionist?
The fans.
A little bit, but like
Yes.
I care about my
Yeah,
fans, bro.
that
I
is-
care about
that's
my
what it
fans.
is,
The
bro.
audience.
That is
kind
what
of
it
like,
is.
I feel like because you're an artist and then you're also a host for a podcast and you trying to mesh the two, that can kind of like stump you because you can perfect your craft like as far as a rapper. That's different. But for a podcast, I definitely think it's important to kind of take note of just be more consistent in being current with the times because like sometimes like we have a good episode, sometimes we don't. It's a hit or miss, but we can always look back and we can learn like, damn, I should have never said that. Or I could do this better. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely think it's worth considering because nothing's ever gonna be perfect. There's a lot of times where we're begging Charlie like, nigga, please edit this shit out.
That nigga dropped that shit.
Yeah, and
Just
he's like, fuck
is,
it, we
bro.
gonna put it out.
Now
It
done
is
said
what it
mad shit
is.
about Jews.
that's
raw.
Yeah, Yeah.
Crazy, like.
Look, my thing is, I always tell myself in my mind, you could drop every 7 days, or your shit could be 7 days, nigga. And that's weak, nigga. We
And
ain't
that's
gonna be
honorable
weak, my
too.
nigga.
No bullshit. Because
You know
it's
what
like
I'm
niggas
saying?
don't have anything to hide.
Bro,
That's
fuck
it's
it.
like you're like admitting to people that you're not perfect and like you're able to. And I
Yeah.
feel like it
Dead
like takes you to
dogs.
higher
Yeah.
peace because
That's
you're
real
able to
Yeah,
do that.
no, because my thing is like, bro, not every conversation is gonna be lit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
No,
right.
like,
we done had a conversation where we all left and was like, yo, that shit was ass.
We had
That shit was-
conversations with Kash, fell asleep.
yeah.
What have we done?
I do that shit in front of a nigga face. You want me boring, nigga?
Cash be like, look at me, nigga.
Facts, you be like, yo, bro,
Yo, speaking to the mic, my nigga.
I'm not a perfectionist in the sense.
That's crazy.
Like I don't edit. I like.
Yeah.
I still catch the jokes. You feel me? Like I'm not a perfectionist in the sense like I can't mess up. You feel me? I said plenty of shit that's wild. You feel me? I got on here and like accidentally said, you know, mad
shit.
Yeah, we not
I'm
gonna
purposely saying that.
I was about to say.
And that's not what I'm.
What's done is done.
I'm more concerned with just the entertainment value. Like, all you know, because I feel like it's the same as music. You know, obviously you got your core fan base and people who are gonna listen regardless. And those are the people like you that matter because they're gonna listen. They understand there's gonna be down weeks and up weeks. But what about that new person? This is the first time they clicking your music or they clicking the episode. You only get it one time a lot of the time.
Rob, no, hold on. Rob,
What's up?
you used to watch 106 in Park?
Not like that.
Too young. Too young.
Damn, what year was y'all born?
I feel like now I was hosting when I was
okay.
Now I was
He was too
hosting?
young.
when
You know
niggas
that
were
show
older.
was created for him.
What's
That's crazy.
What's
but
the,
yeah,
what's,
go
what's,
ahead.
who? For who?
But I understand.
Alright,
I'm like I
So
watched
what I'm
episodes,
saying is,
but not.
there was some like that came on Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
There was some ass episodes.
Duds.
There was some ass episodes.
Most of them were
Alright,
ass.
you watch the
actually,
Breakfast
bro.
Club?
I'm gonna keep it
Sure.
being.
Yeah.
You ever watch the episode and you're like, damn, that's 3 hours of my life I'll never get back. Right?
Sometimes you
watch the
gotta
whole shit.
stop
I
it.
just be
No
watching
bullshit.
some shit
Sometimes
that-
you gotta
some
stop
shit,
it.
it's some shit
Yeah.
that you could take out of it, right?
sure.
There's
Yeah.
always going to be a learning piece
But
with
niggas will
any
come
message,
back, bro.
right? There's always going to be a learning piece to any message, bro.
Because it's not
right?
the content that they fuck with, it's you.
But
Right.
did you not watch
Killed
it
that.
the next day?
Dead dogs.
I mean, I got.
That's what I'm saying.
That part.
If you really fuck, this is what I tell these niggas all the time. Yo, bro, it's our show.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fuck the guests. Well, not fuck the guests, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, guess is cool.
niggas watch the show
like
because
that.
of us.
Because I feel the same way.
You know what I'm saying? And it took a while to get there. Like the pieces to the puzzle, they fell into place. And now we have a dynamic that people enjoy, right? And you know why? Because it's unfabricated, my nigga. This is really us.
Facts.
Like this is really my man. Like
Like the conversations that we have.
You can't even be where niggas is at without having authentic chemistry between everybody. You feel me? Nah, for sure. And that's why I'm curious to also know like how this all start. Like clearly you the engine. It feels like you're the engine of this shit. But how did it start? Like why did you want to start a podcast?
All right, so obviously I used to rap, right? Well, not obviously. A lot of people don't know that, right? I
Did
used
you like
to rap.
that, or did you have to like put it
What you
away?
mean?
Like it wasn't
I was
working
that
out.
nigga. I was that nigga. I mean, honestly,
Was
bro,
he that nigga? No, I don't need him to answer.
I never
Shanelle,
thought.
Kash, be real. Be
I'll give you
real.
my honest opinion about my music. I never thought I was the best rapper, but my voice was fire. Right?
His voice definitely
It was never
out.
about what I said. It was how I said it.
Yeah,
right?
right,
So I
right,
understood that my
right.
voice was an instrument. So
Right.
even if I said some foo-foo shit, it just sounded ill, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like, yo, that's
real
just
And even if it
bullshit.
did,
Like,
first of all, you can't tell this nigga nothing. He's gonna
Yeah.
like
Underdogs.
that. You gotta love it about him.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna love it regardless.
He gonna play that shit in the car.
Right. He's gonna make you love it.
Night long. Over and over my head and fucking verses.
You see
All right,
traumatized.
okay, but at the same time, have any of y'all ever told me that one of my songs was whack?
Keep it a buck. Keep it a stack. Keep it a stack. Keep it a stack.
I don't know if I've ever.
What's
Nah.
my one whack song or
Nah,
whatever
there-
whack song?
I may have.
there's
We
been
probably
songs-
just won't play
There's been
it.
songs where I told you, you just copied that. There's been times we've been listening to music, and then like you would hear some shit.
Oh, that happened by accident. You know how you in the car, like, and you hear a melody and it's stuck in your head, and you go to the studio
And you think it's an
literally-
original thought?
and you're like, oh, this is fire.
And then but I was in the room like, yo, you just copied Wiz Khalifa.
There was a song, that song that I stay high, I stay low. That
shit never happened to me, bro. No
I
bullshit.
stay red from all that smoke. Yo, literally, bro.
I seen it happen, though.
I got out that car, went to the studio,
Yeah, this shit is hard.
nigga, did a whole hook with the same melody.
I was
my
like,
nigga.
yo, this nigga just
And
copied
I'm like,
that.
And I'm like, yo, this shit's hard, nigga, right?
It is hard.
Right?
That shit sound like it should be on the radio, my nigga. Cause I can hear myself listening to this right now.
I'm in the car on the way to the crib, and I'm like,
It's got potential.
nah, I really just played myself right now, my nigga. Like, yeah. I literally just traced the whole record, nigga. But either way, but like I said, like
Where did the
Trace is
transition
a
come
force.
from? Like,
I stopped rapping in like, I don't know, what, 2013, 2014, somewhere around that time. And
you wish you stuck around a little bit longer for the wave?
no, because honestly, you know, I think it came down to me not really fully believing in myself, dog. Like if we'll be completely honest, because like I said, I never thought I was the best rapper.
Yeah.
Like I knew I had bars, I knew I could deliver some shit. My delivery was fire, my voice was fire, but like I didn't really feel like I could keep up. You know what I mean? If we're being completely honest, bro. Like there was a lot of niggas that I hear. Like the first time I heard Oompa rap,
Shit.
nigga, you shitting me?
Yeah.
Gotta make you question a couple things.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm in Oompa's crib with my man O. Shout out my man Sleeves.
Shout out to my man Sleeve.
It's one of them ones like, yo, let me play you some shit. And then
So,
they
like,
let me play you
I
some
met
shit.
her through my man O, and like they went to college together or whatever.
Yeah.
I think high school as
Bucknell.
well.
She went to Bucknell.
Yeah, and we in her crib, like, you know what I mean? Just you know, rapping, nigga. And I go first. I thought my shit was hard.
was one of them
right? I
ones.
was like, And she's like, all right. And you know, nigga, she just come in with the, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit. She's like, all right, now you go. I was like, nah, I'm straight.
Nigga said, nah, this beat not even
I'm good.
You feel me?
I
It's
mean,
not
this
even
beat
really-
sucks. You know what I mean?
And it's crazy because like Oompa, like she was singing first. Like Oompa really, she could sing.
Yo, she can
She
sing.
can sing.
So, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about, right? Like there was a lot of people, I was like, yo, you know what? Maybe this ain't the space for me. But I love hip hop.
I love the awareness. I feel like I wish more niggas thought like that. I feel
Nah,
like
for
now
real.
niggas seen enough people who the bar is mad low. They like, I could do at least the bare minimum. Like, come on.
But you know
like
what?
you was thinking like, I'm trying to be the best. And if I can't be, maybe I should take a few steps back.
But you know what? You know what, Rob? I'm a competitor, but I also don't like to compete where I don't think I'll compare.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Type
like,
shit.
I'm not gonna choose a fight with a nigga I know could beat my ass. Why would I do that?
I'm gonna shoot that.
He's going to get the gun.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma
Like,
shoot that.
allegedly, right? So,
You know what I mean? Verbally.
So
Word,
nigga said
verbal
earlier, bro,
abuse.
nigga, he's
Nigga
like,
gotta
verbal
clear it
abuse.
up.
Verbal abuse.
you know, I felt
bullshit.
like it was like a graceful bow out, right? Where it was just more like, you know, whatever. But I love hip hop and I love my city, my nigga. And I felt like there was a void and I wanted to contribute to the scene somehow, some way. And he and I have conversations about shit all the time. Like I wanted to start it with me and him. Like he know, he'll
Yeah,
tell
but
you.
I ain't want to talk to no mic. You know what I mean? I ain't,
Yo,
you
you
know
really
what I
gonna
mean?
tell
Wow,
Exactly.
We can
Yeah,
tell.
like all the conversations we have, like we need to record. I'm like, why? Like, why we need to record this? You know?
Someone be the same. Why we gotta have lights? Like, why we got cameras
bullshit.
and
Why we
lights?
gotta have
Like,
lights? Like, yo,
Lights
this
be
shit's
killing me,
break,
nigga,
bro.
no
Real
bullshit.
shit.
So BNF was the first domino.
Yeah. Facts.
BNF podcast. And those are my guys. Like I didn't meet D-Mal till later, but Fleeto, that really my man. The nigga Benz, we grew up in the same neighborhood. So like, you know what I mean, I saw them doing their thing and I'm like, dog, I could do this. But I could do a music angle with it, but I just never moved on it. And it wasn't until 2019 I started another podcast with one of my mans. It didn't really do too well. You know, whatever. It flopped. And then I said, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take matters into my own hands and I'm gonna do something else. And in 2020, it started. And I started doing it by myself. And then it just
Oh, it's just a
naturally-
solo podcast at first.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I
This
would
nigga
be-
can
I
hear
would be in
himself
the
talk.
audience.
That's how
I
you
would
know.
be riding with- and the nigga would go
He'd
to
be there.
That's
That's the problem.
Yeah, so
And he's chiming in the
Bro, how the
background.
fuck
and
do you
shit.
talk to yourself for an hour?
No. I mean, like with guests.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
okay, okay,
So the
okay,
first
okay.
episode was
I
literally.
thought this nigga was just pressing record and like
Niggas
giving
like,
his
you
thoughts.
really that
like,
Some
Fully
niggas
yourself.
do that though.
Nah,
That shit work.
I mean, yeah, a lot of
Type
people do
shit.
that. You know,
DJ
there's a lot of
Academics,
like
bro.
conservative, like politic
That nigga's
podcasts
strange.
that, like, you know, I listen to that do shit like that. But you can't really do that with a music podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
it's so subjective.
yeah. But the first episode was like 30 minutes of me just basically talking about the idea. Second episode was Bodie and Dundilly. Those is really my niggas. Like, I've known Dundilly for years. I met
Yeah.
Bodie that night, but I've known Dunny for years. You know what I mean? Then there was Lord Jew. Then there was my man Tito. He's a restaurant owner. Like at the beginning, I didn't really know where I wanted to go. I wanted to do entrepreneurial shit. I wanted to do music. But then when I realized, yo, the algorithm is algorithming right now, my nigga. This music shit is working. Bang, music. Let's go. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then
how did they come into the mix?
I think was telling me every day, bro.
So you was already sitting in on it.
He was like, yo, come on a podcast, man. I'm not doing that shit.
It took 27 episodes for this nigga to get on the fucking 27 episodes, my nigga.
That's real shit, though.
That's crazy.
But I was right there.
That's a whole half a year, my nigga.
The whole time, though.
I feel like when you starting some shit, it's really trial and error because you gotta just see what works. So the nigga was probably just observing shit. You feel me? This type of shit.
I like that.
That's bullshit, my nigga.
Entrepreneurship is trial and error.
That's bullshit because you know what?
Like you said with the first podcast that you started, I'm glad that you mentioned that too because a lot of niggas feel like when they first start some shit, if it fuck up or it don't go the right way, like it's like, fuck it, I'm not doing it. It's like, nah, this shit's trial and error. You feel me? It's like, look at what you did type shit and then, all right, how do I improve from that? That's real shit. No bullshit.
No way. You trying to be in control. Let the nigga do what he want to do.
I am a control freak, and I know that about myself. I'm okay with that, right? I accept it, right? But you see how niggas is funny, right? It take a nigga a whole half a year.
I'm funny now.
It take niggas a whole
funny how?
It take niggas a whole half year for you to believe in the vision.
Don't say it like that. When you put it like that, you muck it up. I was carrying shit with you.
But then that was just one episode, right? He did one episode,
guy,
right? Bro. Right? And then he didn't get back on it until the year-end recap. You went from episode 27
That's hard, though.
to episode 50. That's crazy.
You think it's because he didn't believe in it though?
Nah, I just think he hates his voice. I think that's what it is.
I wasn't used to
I think he hates hearing his voice.
myself and like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't like any of that shit.
He do sound fucking crazy, right?
I ain't none of that. So the niggas like,
So what was he before?
He was a ghostwriter. That's how we used to sell it, but that nigga ain't write a damn thing.
Shit, bro. I was just there.
You never had dreams?
Yeah, I
never
got
had
dreams,
ambitions
but
like,
no music dreams. No.
What was it? What was the dream?
Get money or die, bro.
How you gonna get money?
There's multiple ways to get money, bro.
He's just a bag chaser.
All right, so here's the real story, right?
Yeah.
I wanted a co-host. Like I was fucking dying for a co-host. You know why? Because as much as I love hearing my voice, my nigga, I have very ironclad perspectives on a lot of things. I was like, this is not fair for my guest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really ain't.
You need that good cop, bad cop dynamic at least.
I need some type of, you know what I mean? Something that's
I wasn't the first co-host.
No, right. So then I started thinking about who would I want to bring in. So I started looking at other media personalities throughout the scene out here. None of them made sense to me. Well, one made sense to me, but then I thought about like, I don't know this person.
What year
you know
is
what I'm saying? This is 2020.
Heard you.
And I'm like, I don't know this person that I had in my mind. And I was like, yo, who do I know? And then Bells. I was like, Bells, I've known Bells since high school. And I saw her doing her little clips on Instagram and shit like that. And they were funny. They were cute. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, you know what? Hell yeah. I was like, let me holler at Bells. Let me see what she thinks. So she came through, she saw an episode, she liked it, and then boom, we started rocking. It was me and Bells, right? And then
it's like most of 2020 at this one.
This is like the tail end, like the second half of 2020.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever, like the last third of 2020, I want to say, right? Essentially, right?
Because that was October.
Yeah, right. So it was like the last third of 2020. And then we did the 2020 recap. And he was on it. Like basically the whole team was on it. Even the camera guys and shit, like everybody was on it. And then we was just like, yo, Kash needs to be on the mic more. This nigga's fucking hilarious, my nigga.
Simply because I be drunk.
Yeah.
Give me drinks. You know what I mean?
And then top of 21, boom, me, Kash, Bells. It was never all three of us at the same time because of where we was at. The space just didn't allow it, right? But it was me and Kash or me and Bells, right? Bang, bang, bang. It was like an alternate thing.
Niggas like me, bro.
He's a fan favorite.
Yeah, I mean, no, on Dead Dogs, he really is. And
niggas are like me.
The shit works,
I was like,
man.
I'll rob you niggas.
And then Bells moved to Atlanta. And I liked the one female, two male dynamic. You know what I mean? Because we never want to like mute black women. Like I always want to hear black women's opinion, even if I don't believe in it, even if I don't agree with it.
And I feel like all conversations be mad rap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Like, too much rap.
And we agree with each other most of the times, more often than not.
You know what I mean?
So
Other than that,
there
we
was-
fight if we
There,
don't
there was
agree.
no combat, you know what I mean, with the perspectives.
You
So
want a
then-
little bit more balance.
So then I thought, like, all right, well, who's the closest female I got to me besides my wife?
And y'all just had a close relationship
I've known
before.
Shanelle
this.
since I was 13 years old.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
dope.
So it was like,
No, since like 15.
and honestly, I stole her from another idea. She was thinking about starting her own
Never used
podcast.
gangbang.
Oh, where you
Yeah,
had?
he
So you
came
already
and he
had
did the
podcast
alley-oop.
ambitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 2 other friends that we
Yeah.
have in common. Like we're
How's that shit going?
I love them niggas, but fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
It got me thinking like, is that are we missing that like that female perspective? Because you even talked about like there's certain things we don't talk about on the pod.
Hey, man, we
that
gonna be looking
missing.
for a new host.
Can I be
soon,
honest?
man.
Go
Go
ahead.
No, you first.
No,
Go
ladies
ahead.
first. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nelly.
What angle you about to come
Go
from?
ahead. Go
I mean, he said, "Yo, can I be honest?" Yeah,
So, to answer your question
Yeah, keep it
about
a
y'all,
stack.
I do. I definitely think like I love, black boy joy, like the black men, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want to call it, all of y'all just, having great conversations, but you do want to hear a black woman out. You do want to have like that feature in whatever that you're doing, even if it's 1%, even if you had someone come up here inconsistently, you want to give us a voice because for however long, if you want to go back in history and all of that shit that I'm really not interested in.
You just gave her the Haitian look.
That I'm not interested
Look at
in. You talking shit, nigga?
He just gave you the most Haitian stare. That shit was hilarious, nigga.
Right.
He just gave you the corner store Haitian nigga
If y'all don't know,
stare.
I can't stand this nigga.
I love the dynamic.
But we've been muted for long enough, so it's like now where we can speak freely and we have a voice. Well, we've been had a voice, and there's platforms for us to have a voice. You wanna use that option. So I definitely, personally, I think y'all should have a female host.
Yeah, that's a
Open it
Every
up.
now and
no,
then,
that's a valid
maybe.
perspective. Not to say I don't think about it like that, but I think I'm always thinking about the dynamic. You feel me? It's got to feel organic anyway.
It has to be real.
I wouldn't want to just fill the position like
Can't force
because we
it.
got to get a black woman in here, or we
Nah,
got to
nah.
fit this role.
It
for
has
this.
to be
It has to be
natural.
organic.
Yeah.
You know.
It
And
doesn't have to be a black woman. It could be, Spanish or.
Nah, we gotta
That's
get a white
crazy.
woman on the
Yeah,
podcast.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
really
Nah.
shake shit
White
up,
woman
nigga.
crazy.
That shit'll be
That's
wild,
setting up
bro.
somebody
Yeah.
for.
What was you gonna say?
That shit'll change the game, bro.
What you was gonna say?
Having women on the show is tough, right? Because
Well, that's a bang on the
That's
right.
facts.
He said, yo, let me see what you about to
Let me
say.
get
honest.
ready.
I'm gonna be completely honest because it forces you to. I'm a very
Nah, bro. You gotta think, bro. It's not about them, bro. It's really niggas, bro. It's us.
no. Y'all niggas ain't let me finish.
You're right.
The fuck, right? So women come from a different perspective with men a lot of the times, right? I don't want to say all the times because that's not fair, right? But it's just tough because I feel like a lot of the times, like, shit that like just slides off of my back, his back. Shanelle, yeah, pause.
Whoa.
Pause. That's
Sliding
a crazy pause, my
That was
nigga.
ridiculous.
That's a crazy
What
pause.
the fuck is
pardon,
sliding off y'all backs? We getting back to the Chanel bag.
It was cool when it was just your
Come
back.
on
But
now.
then it was sliding off of my back. That's when I started it. I was cool with whatever you had
That
going
was
on.
crazy.
Yo, this
That
nigga
was
Tomo
just-
going
that was
crazy
crazy.
on the
That's best
punchlines,
one.
my
It's the
nigga.
fruit. It make
was
it
really
feel
good.
like you're not about to get diabetes, but in fact, you need insulin.
I mean,
So it just forces you to soften your approach sometimes, right? And not to say that women are soft because I don't believe that. Chanel's one of the strongest women that I know.
She'll
Like
fight
that I've
all
ever
three
met.
of you niggas.
Physically,
At the same time.
mentally, spiritually, like she's just a very strong woman, right?
And I feel like you need to be in like in the middle
Right.
of y'all two for
Hell
sure.
yeah,
Right.
what? Especially this
Nah.
nigga.
Right.
But then again, especially this.
You got an
because like he
outspoken
said,
ass nigga like
he
Charles.
said, like
and then you
he's
got Kash, you're gonna say whatever you want to say.
very
That's-
stubborn. He's a fixed sign.
That's not true. I be
Who, what?
holding back.
You? Cash be saying some fucked up shit. Nah, Cash is absolutely like he's walking wreck. Like, literally.
You might need her to like rein you in from time to time.
She be
Yeah,
insulting me, though.
but that's
You
what I
have
mean,
to
right?
get through to you. Like I know how to reach you.
Nah.
I think it's
certain way.
important
But
to have different like perspective for the viewership sake type shit. Like viewers might feel like they not have representation.
Right.
Like, they might have
Yes.
you might have a lot of women watching the
Yes.
podcast. Like I might think this type shit, and then like yeah, you ought to represent them type.
And
shit.
what I
So
will say,
important
it's a
to have
gratifying
balance.
challenge.
Mm.
It's a
Yeah.
challenge that,
It
you know,
is.
at first I was like, did I fuck up bringing women on this shit? This is gang shit. It's niggas, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, right?
I'm gonna let it rock.
Yeah, nigga.
Nah, you gonna have to pause on that one.
Yeah,
bro. No
pause. All right.
I fuck up bringing women in here.
I fucked up bringing women on this
Nah, don't do that, my nigga. Y'all know what I meant, my nigga. Y'all know what I meant.
mean by that? What
Like
do you mean?
man cave shit, nigga. Like you gonna invite some chicks to the man cave just to catch wreck?
Right.
Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like what do niggas bring women to the man cave for?
Nothing.
No,
No.
sex, right?
Right, I was about to say bust
So that's what I'm
got
saying.
sex in multiple other
So,
places.
but what I'm saying is this: when
Fill the room.
when you bring women to enter your domain of just being a man and speaking freely, now you have to take into considerations the perspective of a woman, right? And you can't be blind to that, right? You
Yeah.
got to be
No, of
respectful. You
I
got to
minimize my bitches.
You know
when
what I'm
she be
saying?
Around.
right. So that's what I'm saying, right?
I minimize her. Yeah, man.
I'll tell you, there's other podcasters.
Still got work to do.
Podcasts.
There's other podcasters that told me, like, yo, you know, we tried the female co-host shit. That shit ain't work, right?
Yeah.
But I also believe that the relationship
Mhm.
with their co-hosts weren't as solid as
Facts.
us three, bro.
That
Like
does.
we literally gang, nigga. Like it ain't no fabricated shit, nigga. Like we was kids. You know what I mean? So that's why it works. You know what I mean?
From your perspective, what do you feel like you bring to the table?
Sexy. Come on now. Like, what the fuck? I just lit this room up when I walked in this bitch. No, but for real, like, not
Talking
even
shit,
a
talking shit.
Glasses is fine.
Like, what do you bring to the table? Look at this nigga.
Not
You bring some
even,
shit to the table.
not even to toot my own horn as far as looks, because like we're all really good looking people, but
Especially me.
but I'm very aware of, you know, fashion, and that's one small part of it all. I'm also bringing punch pies. So I'm also coming with my own business. It's not like I'm coming just like with nothing. I'm coming with my own business, which I actually sponsor, CWTFB. So I can, while we're building and growing, I'm also building and growing as far as my own business. And then also just like being the only woman, I'm bringing a female's mindset. I'm also bringing the balance because like he said, both of them, they agree on a lot of things. And I'm just sitting in the middle like I cannot
get tiring because I'm usually the person like in our dynamic that like they jump at me because I usually got the different opinion.
I feel like I'm the Rob of the group. Absolutely.
Rob.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's Charlie right there. Charlie is definitely Nate.
I think Nate is more Cash.
Really?
Even like nigga pulling up with the tequila and the fucking Red Bull. I'm like, I watch this nigga get that shit every time. I'm like, down to the drink, bro. I'm seeing the parallels.
It'd be the Henny and Red Bull for real.
It be both though.
And when we talking about Saxons, I don't know who feel more passionate about the matter.
Oh no, that right there.
I don't
Like
know.
we
That
gotta,
right there.
that
Yeah.
gotta be a
Yeah.
separate
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
in itself. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know?
Co-president. I can see it right
you know,
now.
there be times Nate like, you know,
Hatred for the white
they be
devil.
like, yo,
For the white devil and volleyball.
Oh, dog.
No,
It'd
but
be-
to
it'd be a lot of
answer your
time.
question,
I'll show you, brother.
it can be tiring. That's why, like, I know there's like a little insider joke where it's like, Nell's not here because she's not interested, but that's not true. Like a lot of times I have to, and I always put it out there because I don't want artists or people that we're interviewing to believe that, oh damn, I was coming and she's not here.
that's
She don't
never
fuck
been the
with me.
case though.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
For keeping it
There's
a
some
being.
people I am
Nah,
not
it's facts.
interested in, and I will not get dressed to come and sit there and be uninterested.
Yeah, bro. I be
I would
feeling
only be
weird,
there
bro.
for the chicken and the liquor.
I be having chicken.
Every week,
Yeah.
baby.
Bro, they doing it
Y'all niggas is welcome every week.
Talk about
Y'all
chicken
Brock-
and pies.
Nigga heard a lot of shit
that's
today,
real
bro.
shit.
But
Oh
you
yeah,
heard
we in
chicken,
Brockton now,
nigga was
man.
up.
Yeah, we at the Sound Lab now, man. I took
That's
we
fire.
took our
Sound Lab
talents to
doing
the
their
Sound
shit.
Lab.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
we the '96 Dream Team now.
You know what I
baby.
mean? Rockefeller
Yeah.
Records.
So what's gonna happen next year when you guys lose at the BMAs?
Oh, shit.
Talk your shit,
Against
nigga.
who?
Wait.
Now,
Yo, I
against
wish we had
us.
the moms, nigga. What?
You know, you got to get nominated first to talk shit like
Wow.
that.
See, that's the only comeback that's valid.
That
I'm
is-
gonna be
that
honest
really
with you.
is.
But I will say this though.
I got a
think
fully
like,
loaded clip of that.
it's not gonna miss. It's not gonna bullshit. But I will say though,
We might
I
have
think
to have
like
a rap battle.
Y'all gotta
shit.
be right.
But I think like what's going on right now, as far as like the way that the scene is being shaped and the way that these different media personalities are like shaping up to be able to have influence on the community. Like you guys are doing a really good job of just making sure that you're staying grounded within yourself, within your principles, and making sure
Thank
that
you.
the artists that you guys are like spotlighting, whenever it's like an interview or even like listening to their music, that you're not letting like whatever it is that they got going on get in the way of you guys staying true to yourselves. You feel me?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? That's like very like honorable on that end. And like I feel like we do the same thing. And I don't know if I can say the same thing for a lot of the other folks that were nominated this year. And I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to say the same for a lot of folks that are nominated in years like, future. So I think that really is just between us as far as like the competition goes when it comes to like podcast of the year or when it comes to anything like that. As far as far as like influence goes. So
I blame
it is-
ourselves for that.
Why? Why so?
We weren't more involved. Like, how many times did you call Paul within the last year?
Fuck Paul.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Who's Paul?
Nah, who's Paul?
For the context, who's Paul?
Paul Armstrong. He's the guy who runs the BMAs.
He runs the BMAs.
right? So
You got Paul's number in your phone?
I do.
Yeah, but
And when I was leaving the BMAs the other night, he said, "Yo, Charlie, call me."
Better
And
call
you know
Paul.
what? He said that last year. Guess what? What I do? I called him maybe once
yeah, you never called him.
through the whole 12 months.
What is calling Paul
Okay.
gonna do?
Paul
got
can be
podcasts to
Paul
record.
can be aware of what's actually going on, right? So that's why I take some type of blame for that because I don't know how they got hip to us. I don't know how they, I mean, granted, we did drag these motherfuckers for
That's what I'm
months.
saying. Verbal abuse.
Right? But it does take that familiar alley oop for you to be
I
like,
bet it's the
"Alright,
same way
I'll
like
look into
how
it."
we spoke on
facts.
like the guests, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like maybe you just not tapped in, you just didn't have that relationship
Right,
before.
right,
and that's natural. That's the business of it.
Right.
You feel me? It's not what you know, it's who you know. We always,
So that's what I mean. That's why I feel like we should take some blame for that because it's like we should have hit Paul to y'all, right? But
I mean, y'all
fair-
don't gotta do
but
that.
fair enough, like fair. We
Nah,
just got
that
hit to
ain't
y'all
it.
too this year,
Right.
right?
Type
You know what I
shit.
mean? So like, we
It's a little
didn't.
hard to ignore.
This is how artists see it now. Artists gonna see it like, yo, how the fuck C Dub win 2 years in a row? And I done been on C Dub 2 years in a row.
Right.
AKA Body Rock. Right.
Right.
For an example.
Right.
Right? Like Body
There's
Rock
good
been
niggas
on,
that been on
he
2
been
years
on
in a row.
that C Dub mad times.
Yeah.
And we done won twice, and how this nigga not even nominated?
Right. Now that's crazy.
I feel like he kind of spoke about that in the episode. No
He did,
bullshit.
but
I
that's
haven't
what-
watched the full thing.
No,
but
he
from the
didn't
clips-
kinda. He did.
from
You
the
see, but
clips,
that's what I
yeah.
mean, bro. Like these are
Yeah.
the things that we need to bring to these people's
But
attention.
that's what I'm saying.
So
Why
you think
we
it's
don't need to.
it's a
We don't-
It's our responsibility to do
he's
that.
bugging the fuck out. Why the fuck
okay.
should I have to do that? If we got nominated and won, you watched the episode.
This nigga
That don't mean
wanna
they
do
watch
shit
every
except for
episode.
fried chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No.
but you at least paying some attention to
Bro,
know
you-
that we had this nigga on 3 times.
You've watched every Joe Budden episode, my nigga. Like that's not fair, bro. You
Right.
can't say that.
Sometimes it can go over your head.
It's also operating under the impression that they're watching for those other people when in fact they're watching for you.
For us.
So
Right.
we rather give up. I'd rather give up winning the award to
It's
get
a
on the
lot
committee.
of
Nah,
content.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up the
content.
nominations yet.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask earlier too. Do y'all feel like y'all see growth in the artists y'all bring on a podcast? Like when we talking
Absolutely.
about the influence and the skill, maybe you might bring an artist that has like a lot of skill but less influence and like following. Do you feel like you see the increase in the numbers and the following after bringing them on?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Type of shit.
it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a consistent.
I can feel that.
We never get the credit though.
I don't think there's a consistent trend with that. Like I think it depends on who it is. Like I think it really comes back down to their talent level and their influence, right? Like or how influenceable, if that's even a word, they are.
But like they
Right?
said,
You know what I mean?
the video be the shit, right? So when the Instagram video go up of a nigga who wasn't doing shit for some time and the clip goes up and it gets crazy spins,
Right.
like that shit goes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that shit, he gets spun from somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a great thing y'all got going for y'all. So the Red
True.
Cups and Raps.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm sure like that. Those are some of your most popular videos too.
Yes.
You feel me? Because
Hands down.
Cause it's tough to like get, there's a lot of people, I'm sure y'all heard that too. Like they be like, yeah, I watch the clips, but the episode's a whole different story.
Right.
Like not too many people can invest
2 hours.
2 hours into a conversation. Right. I feel like that was our niche, like that how we kind of got with like the reels and shit. You feel me? Like, everybody got a little short attention span and everything.
I got some elite reels.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
The chip
really
challenge
do.
shit was
Y'all
crazy.
really
The
do.
chip challenge shit was
Crazy.
hilarious.
Yo, do it with us next year.
That's a fact.
I'm with that. I'm with
Y'all
that.
do it?
What the fuck, bro? What's wrong with y'all niggas, bro?
I didn't do it this year. I didn't do it.
That shit would go crazy. That shit would go
I didn't do it this year.
Nigga, that's you. You gonna do that shit.
Y'all did it twice.
What's wrong with you, nigga? You said you wasn't doing that shit no
Y'all
more.
did it twice. Y'all did it twice.
It's
So you
like-
gotta do it 3 times, bro. 3
No
times for the
more.
beam, bro. Let me tell you shit, nigga. You gotta do it 3 times. You got to, bro. You got to.
Bro, there's like a 1 year buffer. You feel me? Like the first day, you're like, I'm never doing this shit ever in my fucking life. You feel me? You give it enough time, like, it can't be that bad. And then you just remind yourself all over again. You feel me?
Bugging,
Nah,
bro.
that shit is
Watch,
ass.
motherfuckers
Like,
is getting hospitalized.
I thought the second time around it was gonna be a little bit easier.
Aren't they
but
getting?
it was-
People
it
are
was
getting
over.
hospitalized, right?
From one chip.
It's bad.
It's a force.
Yes.
It's a force. It's a force.
I'm not gonna lie. No,
force.
no,
That should have you like.
If y'all do it with us,
Done.
niggas will do that shit. That shit
Taking
bad
a
for the-
shot of hot sauce at a company
It's
dinner.
not the same.
Like, which
Yeah,
hot sauce
you're
was
bugging.
it?
That shit. What does
Which-
that even
which
mean
hot
to
sauce?
anybody, bro? That's nothing, bro. This shit is bad, bro.
Bro, imagine. Have you ever put something in your stomach and you're like,
Pause.
bro,
Nah, the thing is though, the shit is not just spicy.
like it's one of those. Y'all are forced.
The shit is not spicy, bro. It just hurts, bro.
It just hurts.
It's just like you just like,
It felt
bro,
like it was
just-
designed to fuck you
it's
up.
bad.
Like you've had shit that was like a force. You know, like
Yeah.
whether it's the
Yo,
hot.
Nate,
Which
this
was
is
never
what
some
it's
shit.
designed to
Why
do.
did I put this in my stomach? Y'all be like, have y'all
I
had
feel
that
like I
feeling?
might do good though because like women are different with
It
pain
depends,
and like we carry
Women
children.
like
Now,
that. Y'all get
that
burned.
we get
Chip is killing
burned.
niggas.
y'all
I'm
be
sorry,
giving
that
birth.
chip is killing niggas.
Then look, I feel like
will
I'll be
kill a
alright
baby.
doing
If you
it.
give a
But-
baby the chip, the baby is gonna die.
They say that. No pregnant women.
Plan C.
He's a fucking. That's bad for the community. You gonna see 20% like upscaling sales from these niggas.
Nah, no bullshit though. I do think that like if niggas do the chip, if y'all do it,
Yo,
we
you're
do it too.
bad.
I hate you, nigga. Oh,
On record,
What's up?
if they do the chip, we'll do the chip.
We'll do
too.
the shit. Yeah.
We'll do
Who
the
is
chip.
they
that.
though?
I'm with
Like
that.
them?
Cause
Y'all
I
did-
mean, anybody
Yeah,
from
you gotta do it
anybody
too,
from the
Shanelle.
squad,
You didn't
too.
see.
Come
You
on.
didn't see the chip challenge.
Cause I'm not eating that shit
I
again.
seen-
No matter what.
Nah, do it, bro.
Nah,
that's the
you
shit.
do it again. You have fun
I'll do
throwing
it.
up on camera every year.
I don't have
I'm
fun
good.
doing it. You feel me? I gotta throw it because it's like I don't want that shit in my stomach.
Like the whole chip, it can't be like a little crumb.
Nah,
I know that shit burn.
not a crumb.
I ain't never even it's like that.
Not even a little crumb.
This is the same woman. This is the same woman who puts silverware at restaurants
my
in hot
God.
water. Like, when she
With
gets
the
silverware at
lemon.
restaurants,
You'll get-
she
so-
asked. She asked. When
Hell
Shit's
yeah.
already on the table, Rob. She'd be like, "Excuse me,
No way.
before any food, can I get a hot water and lemon, please?"
I used to be a waitress.
For what, ma'am? For
Oh,
my
so
I used to be a
She
waitress.
know
So
that.
I
Yeah,
know.
nah, that shit go
I
back
know.
there.
and nobody's crumb.
That shit.
And
Like,
no,
long story
it's
short.
for good reason. It's for good reason. I probably
So are
saved
you like a
niggas' life.
germaphobe?
Absolutely.
Because I was a heavy germaphobe, but then I kind of had to like learn like
He started throwing up on camera.
conditions was way worse 100 years ago. Like if they was alright, we kind of don't you think?
It wasn't hype, bro. It wasn't hype.
Niggas was dying,
Nah.
Rob.
It wasn't hype.
I feel,
Nah.
but they be like. They don't
Niggas
be
was
cleaning, but if that shit's
Babies were
clear,
dying,
like,
Rob.
nah.
I feel like I have like
Robert?
low key. I think I got OCD. I probably got like OCD and like I'm obsessed with just being like very, very clean.
Nah, I feel you.
So, and I think that's
Yeah.
actually a good thing. I'd rather be clean than dirty.
I mean, that's a
Facts.
given.
That's why we got her, man. She be bringing the toothpicks.
Yeah.
Did you
I
feel like
bring all
the
of it.
fashion like stepped up a little bit when you started getting in the room?
Absolutely. Well, I feel like
Who's
it's been what mine or theirs or
Theirs, yeah. Like, do you feel like you
Oh,
leveled
shit.
them
Man,
up?
fuck out. This is my shit.
What you talking about,
This shit
nigga?
before she got here, my nigga.
I've been getting money for a while, Rob.
Cash.
Oh, yeah.
Cash recycles the same shit, and he makes it look better in different ways. So I feel like he's
I got
consistent
3
with
pairs
his
of
look.
jeans, my nigga.
No, he's not lying. And
You still wearing the basketball shorts under the jeans though?
That's crazy. Nah, it don't
Not doing that no more?
Y'all still do that shit,
That's
bro.
wild sweaty.
Nah, yeah, you used to get mad hot back then.
That's
And
wild
it was
sweaty.
Jabos too, you gotta think.
You had extra
So like
room.
the Jabos
You
is
had more
size
than enough
42,
room.
even though I was a size 28.
But you also
But
had
that's
Jabos in your
absurd,
pants. So like, it
my
was
nigga.
Crazy.
different
That's
times.
It didn't make no sense.
Different times.
Stupid.
It
Different
didn't make
times.
no sense, huh?
Because you still had the Glock. So like it was
Oh
different
my
times.
God.
But I also had 8 pockets.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
That's
like,
crazy.
like
Extra clips.
What you need
Yeah,
8
you know what I'm
clips? Oh,
saying?
that's what you need the 8 pockets
bro.
for.
It was a beautiful time. Like dressing was easy back then.
Yeah.
Go to Foot Locker, 5 T's.
Y'all looked crazy
My
as
man,
fuck.
my man pulled up to school, nigga, with a sword off in his Jabos.
Yeah, all the time I see
You saw that
niggas
shit
with
swinging in
weapons
his
around.
pants.
Oh shit.
Nigga, my computer teacher pulled us aside. He said, "Yo, look, Charles,
Is that what I think it is?
you, y'all niggas, and he, you know what he said? He's a
Because
white
he's not
dude.
gonna talk to him. He gonna get you
he's
to
a
talk
white,
to him.
he's a white
scared.
dude. He's a white dude. He said to my man Mano, R.I.P. my man Mano. You go to Mano. He said, "Look, your dick is not that big.
Shit.
Pause.
Whatever's in your pants, go put it in Charles's car and come back into the building."
That's some G shit though.
Yeah, that's my nigga, Mr. Murata. Shout out to you, my nigga, wherever the fuck you at
Whoa,
these
Mr.
days.
Ryder,
When
yes.
you was in school,
Yes.
It was
nigga
OB.
felt comfortable
Yeah,
enough
it was
to
my
make a
computer
song.
teacher.
Yeah.
That was before white
Real nigga
boys was
shit.
buying Jordans. Now they white boys is buying Jordans. We all
What's
fucked
wrong
up.
with y'all niggas?
Yeah.
It's good with, it's good
I don't
with
even
niggas.
know
It's good with
why.
niggas, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Bro.
Yeah, I never understood
Gang
why
shit.
niggas
Nigga
rock
didn't,
guns.
nigga didn't come to the event. He didn't get the history
Because
lesson
I'm
early
saying,
in the
bro, no
bullshit.
bullshit.
I ain't never seen nobody get shot
We
in
learned.
high school.
brother.
We seen
Like
a lot of shit in
after
high
school,
school,
but not in school. I ain't
Nigga,
never
we was
seen
next to
niggas-
Madison.
Yeah, we had the war with
You think
the
things are
crazies.
getting better or worse?
Things get way better.
You think so?
Uh,
Way better. Yo, we used to
Way better or worse? Where?
Buddy.
Like what?
Bro, when we was 15, 16, it was 70 murders a year.
This is true.
Oh.
It's like
You guys
35
are
murders
crime.
a year. That shit
This is true.
That shit,
Yeah, niggas is bitch.
that shit in the wall. See that right there? That's the temperature.
Wait,
I don't
what do you
wanna
mean
bring.
by it?
Nah,
What do you
don't-
mean by
don't-
like
don't
niggas
get
feel like
me.
they got something to prove, so that's what it's
No,
out
what
of
I'm
ego?
saying is niggas is glorifying old shit.
Mm.
These young niggas is getting on records. They talking crazy and they talking about niggas who died 10 years ago, my nigga.
Beef that ain't
That shit's
theirs.
whack. You didn't even do that.
Beef
You know
they
what I mean?
never
So like
ate.
that's why I said on that episode, like, go kill somebody else. If you really that, if you
whoa.
nah,
That's
no, but
niggas
what
wild.
what I'm saying is like if you really
You're not
if
telling
you-
her actually do
Niggas a
it.
demon.
I'm not saying to actually do it, but what I'm saying is if you really that nigga, if you really that guy, you wanna glorify killing niggas, you wanna glorify this gang shit. If you really that nigga, have the balls to really pick up a gun, nigga, and go blow
why not
somebody's
do
brains
it
out,
all?
nigga.
Why
Why
you
you
say
say
that?
that?
Especially,
Why you say that with your influence? Why you say
I was
that?
about
What
to
I'm
say,
saying
you don't
is
feel like
they
you
shut
have a
the fuck
platform?
up about it.
But you
They
don't
shut
feel
the-
like you
But
don't have-
art. What about
You
art?
gotta
What about
explain.
art?
No
Oh
bullshit. You
my
gotta explain
God.
that because a lot of
They
niggas
shut the
slow.
fuck up about it. I don't want to hear that shit from you fake thug niggas, bro.
You just gonna give them. You just gonna like influence them, and then they gonna be
Nah,
like, "I
bro.
bet now I'm gonna pick up the gun for real." Say that. I gotta prove it to them.
Do y'all feel like y'all have a responsibility with the platform?
Yes. Absolutely.
He said, you do. He said, if that's the case, I've been doing a shitty job, nigga.
But I also understand that my,
It's a good
my
episode,
views are
it's a word.
subjective, right? And I don't, you know, I don't want to be the voice of a whole generation. my
Nobody's
nigga.
role model.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact. I feel that too. Cause like, why would you put that expectation on a human being? You feel me?
As soon as you
But-
pick up the mic, though, whether you like it or not, that's what it becomes. No bullshit.
That's a fact.
As soon
That's
as
a
it
fact.
starts,
Nah,
keeps going.
but that's your
No
responsibility
bullshit, yeah.
as a media
Niggas gonna put
personality.
this shit down right now. So
Chanel look like she want to say something.
I know that.
I was not aware.
Charles Barkley method, nigga.
Nigga said, "Well, you got me there." Nigga,
Chanel,
put
you
that
look
shit
like
right
you want to
there.
say something right now.
I mean, I do. I think very highly of us. I do think we have a responsibility, and it shows because I take a lot of notes. Like I write a lot of stuff down. Also, like journalism is my shit. I feel like I write better than I speak, right? So I'm challenging myself with this podcast overall. But I think that we do have a responsibility as far as using our
To these
voices
kids.
to contribute to the culture and like what we're influencing. So a lot of times
Yeah,
I'm very
definitely
mindful of what
facts,
I'm
bro.
saying. Sometimes, you know, we can slip up and stuff, but overall I
And
definitely
y'all should
do
have the
think
room
that
to
we
do
have
that.
keep
I'm not.
that in
I'm not
mind.
also in the space of like we gotta hold y'all to the highest pedestal. You feel
Right.
me? But damn, when we gonna expect accountability too? Like to understand, like it's also just entertainment. or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
Not.
But you have
Why
that.
not?
You have to feel like you have that
only
influence
in the
because
game.
niggas are so
The thing is,
impressionable.
bro, 'cause
People
you
are
real
so
people.
impressionable. That's the reality
So
of
it's
it.
not just entertainment because y'all not like a cartoon. You feel me? Y'all are real
Right.
people.
Right.
If you was
But
like,
you know what I realized? I'm not gonna front. When I realized that we have an influence on these kids, my nigga, I was in Target with my family, my nigga, my son, my daughter, my wife. We're in Target just grabbing a few things. Like some 17, 18-year-old kid goes crazy. He's with his mom. He's like, oh shit, you that podcast dude.
Love, they
and
know you got the podcast,
And
but
he's
they be
yo,
like,
and
"What's
he's- his mom standing there like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Like, and he's like, nah, ma. He's like, yo, and he's like, yo, you mind if I take a picture? And then he takes a selfie, nigga, and I'm like, oh shit,
yeah, bro.
this is crazy.
A lot of the folks that I work with, they're like younger artists. You feel me? That have like talked about like you guys and like the platform that you guys have built. You know
That's
what I mean? And like
crazy
the
to me.
opportunities that you might be able to provide for them, and like that how that encourages them to like work harder and be like, I wasn't like I'm not ready for this yet, but that's what
Wow.
I'm trying to get. You feel me?
Wow.
Because I work with like artists that are like 14 to 21, so it's like
Wow.
a lot of them like talk about you guys in that light. You know,
So
what I
you
mean?
do gotta
been
watch, like,
fucking
you
them up.
know, you gotta watch what you say.
They really giving out
I'll
the
let you
shots
know.
on this
I'll
one.
let you know. But like, nah, for like one of them in particular though, like the nigga, he's like taking this shit way more seriously because you like, you know what I mean? It's like he's like seeing the shit that niggas is like how
that's
like
fire.
you
That's
guys
dope,
platform can like
That's
help to
fire.
elevate.
But I think
That
that's
feels
beautiful
great.
though, because that
fire.
gives us room to grow into like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I feel like it's a trap to start like competing because I feel like I don't know because I haven't been here the whole time. Maybe you guys like is the older generation. Y'all seen the different ways of Boston and all the attempts to make Boston relevant. Do you feel like this wave is a little bit more legitimate than the last? For real, y'all really feel that way?
One of them all.
Because I don't want to feel like this the best
Easily.
one, but it's because I'm a part of it. That's
Rob.
why I feel like I'm gonna be
You got
biased.
it.
For sure.
And
Well,
you
then-
508, nigga. It's the best wave of them all, son. On
It's the
Dead
best one.
Dog.
That's encouraging.
Whether
no
or not
bullshit.
either of us, all of us in this room were involved, this is the best wave of them all, bro.
But I think it's important to have platforms like this to make it feel like, yo, Boston the place to be type shit. I feel like for the longest time, it's like niggas blow up or get hot and they feel like they got to go somewhere else. But as long as you make it feel like, yo, Boston, there's something for there to be. Like it's cool when niggas talk about the shit that's going on in Boston. I know people who listen to our podcast and they're in different states and they have no idea about what's going on, but they'll tap in or they feel like they missing out on something because if you make it feel like it's that important, people are going to take it that important. For the longest time, maybe it wasn't like that.
It's supposed to be like that. I feel like each generation is supposed to be better because then what's the point of humanity type shit? Like, niggas is regressing each like generation and like, nigga, what the fuck? But I did want to spin back to the entertainment shit though, no bullshit.
What's up?
I feel like being on a podcast is more than a little bit more than entertainment. You're voicing your
for
thoughts.
sure,
You're almost
yeah.
like a news channel at that point. Because earlier I was making a point of like music being entertainment to like respond to
town
people
hall,
just
yeah.
like holding accountability for like niggas putting certain shit in music. That's just entertainment because it's like you listening to it. Yeah, like it's an art form though. I feel like at the end of the day, this shit is just art, us voicing our thoughts on camera, on video. It's recording. It's like a video journal almost.
Unless
You feel me?
niggas is cap.
Type shit. But like I feel like this is the rawest form of like you just recording yourself in the moment in your life. You feel me? Like with music, you might do certain shit. It might be true to you, whatever you're doing. But it's like you got to make it fit with the beat. Whatever you're doing, type shit. It's an artistic value to it. With this, nigga, we're just saying here, we're speaking, we're holding real conversation. So that's actually like really, that's what's going on. Type shit. You feel me? Like nigga, like whatever opinion you voice, you might not have that same opinion yesterday or whatever. You feel me? Type shit.
But you did, and you
Yeah,
still
so
voiced
it's
it.
like you gotta hold accountability for what you're saying, type shit. A nigga might hear that shit, bro, and be like, damn, maybe I should think like this, or maybe I should do this. You feel me?
And that's what I'm saying, because it's the same thing with the music. Like you would want the
It's
music
not,
to be.
bro.
No, I know it is. Because
a nigga might
let me
hear
explain
some-
it. Let me explain it so you can understand. You feel me? You would hope that like music is just entertainment and people wouldn't grab to it and like think it's reality and emulate it. But the reality is people are that like just they're sponges. You feel me? They going.
I came in with my dick in my hand. You made me leave it with my foot in my ass. Be cool.
But clearly, these artists are influencing the next generation,
That's
and
crazy.
it applies to the podcast space too. That's all I'm trying to say. So I do agree that we have a responsibility. You feel me? Whether you want it or not, that's the
Type
point.
shit.
That's the point. You feel me?
I agree. And again, this is why.
So we taking responsibility for shit?
Yeah, we
You
have
got
to, bro. We
Especially
have
as
to.
the older generation. It's for
Fuck.
y'all to pack because if the next generation don't improve or evolve, that's on y'all.
I'm only looking at y'all though. If y'all don't get better, that's it. I'm shitting on y'all.
Wow.
No pressure.
It's getting crazy. It's
No
gonna get
pressure.
crazy.
That's
Next
valid,
year, I'm
bro.
excited for next year.
Nah, y'all gonna be there. We gonna share VIP. We gonna split the bill.
They wasn't trying to let us in VIP. I wanted
Split the
to.
bill like we split the
I'm
bill.
not gonna lie,
Fuck you,
bro.
man. Nigga funny as shit.
Right. I'm the only one that pays.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to get to that
Relax.
point. I want to get to that point. Like, you know who I am type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes, maybe
nigga
in some
did know
spaces
who
it'd be
I
like
was.
that. But,
He
at
was
the
about to let
BMAs,
me
it didn't
in.
work. It didn't work.
He was gonna let me in. I was with you. That's what I was telling you.
Oh, you think
bro.
it's my
I
fault?
was like,
Why you
that's
like
my
that?
nigga, bro.
It's like that,
Nigga
though.
say you
I literally
fucked it
walked
up.
up to him and he was like,
See your
oh, he went to
episode,
that. He
Rob.
dapped me up and he was like, word. And then he seen that I was with you and he was like, I can't let y'all in. And I was like, I feel it. That's
Fuck
why
that nigga
I didn't
then.
try to
If
go.
that's
I was
the
like,
case-
hey, it is what it is. But as soon as you leave,
Was it the curls?
what? It might have been, bro. No bullshit. He might not have just fucked with
Fuck
that.
them niggas.
It was
like,
like the look.
genuine?
Nigga said that.
That's a fool.
Nigga said that.
Nah, but I definitely think that like it's okay to like think about things in a competitive sense too. Like no matter what, you know what I mean? Like in the sense of like comparing things and being like, oh, it is.
That's why I need
competition.
y'all to stop giving them the damn flowers, bro. Stand up. I want the fucking drop. Stand up.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
How many times you like the acronym boys? You just trying to like peg them
acronym
down a little
boys.
bit.
Yeah.
Like the acronym.
That was good. That's
So
good.
peep this. When I pulled up last year to the BMAs and you guys gave your speech, right? Like I was like, I know these niggas because I follow their page and like they've supported me as like as an artist and someone that does like podcast work outside of like this podcast and I had done that before. So I was like, these niggas is lit, but I could never get the acronym right. I still probably can't. That's why I'm gonna continue to say the acronym boys. Cause it's like, I can't do it. It's too many letters. It's one letter too many
Choose
for me,
what the
bro.
future
think so?
brings. You feel?
When you say choose what the future
CT,
brings, choose
He
what the
said CT.
CW.
Uh-huh.
Bro, you can't be this slow. You a
It's
whole
not
English
that, bro. It's
major,
just
my
mad
nigga. Like,
letters,
It's
bro.
just right in front of you.
Okay, CWTFB. I can see that. Because I always say
It's
CFBT.
the
like
extra
this shit
syllable.
wrong.
Don't say W,
I
just
say
say the
CF.
dub.
Tomo got it. Tomo got it. Tomo got it.
It's like
We don't say
rapping
W,
almost,
we
no
say
For
bullshit.
the ebonics, nigga. It's
'Cause
for
we
the
see
ebonics.
dubs, you heard?
So you guys said it stands for choose what the future brings, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just probably call it that, no bullshit. That's,
Choose what the
that's
future
easier for
brings.
me to say than
Yeah, for us, bro.
CWTFB.
Transformation's crazy because it used to stand for the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Choose what the
it's like
future
it's
brings.
a
What did it
whole-
stand for?
Concealed Weapons in the Firm Boys. So Concealed Weapons is a production company.
Ah,
It was a
see.
production beat.
Yeah.
Grizzly, the
My
specialist.
man Grizzly's company, and we
And
was the
then
Firm Boys.
was just, it was a
Was
gang
us,
of
gang
niggas,
shit.
bro.
So
You know
they
what
not
I
even
mean?
acting. They the backronym boys.
We was
created it.
like the Boston YMCMB.
Relax.
You know what I mean?
Yo, talk about that because you
I wanted
tweeted
to
that.
ask you about the tweet. Like, what did it mean? Like, you about to start a
Because
record label?
it was five letters. That's all it was.
shit.
It wasn't no cryptic shit. It was just like when YMCMB was hot, that's when we started calling ourselves CWTFB.
Oh, okay.
Right? So like literally we was running around the city with CWTFB t-shirts, my nigga.
that
Like,
shit.
I was a little
You know what I
confused when I seen the tweet because I was just like, did they age that well? YMCMB like
YMCMB
they
is
got
not
the
even a
big
thing
three.
anymore.
I meant
It's
it.
I thought y'all was gonna
Yeah.
start like a record label or some shit. Do that, like, tell you shit.
Who us?
I have zero intentions.
Intentions.
I don't know.
Shit.
Y'all want to start a label?
Shit.
Like I
No,
have.
no. I want to have another
I wanted to do the year.
I feel like
rap.
Kash should be a good A&R.
You want to rap?
I wanted to.
Yeah,
Maybe.
siphon the bullshit from like what's good.
Yeah, I be straight disrespectful, and niggas don't lie. A lot of niggas don't like that.
You
Like,
need that though.
a lot of niggas don't like that. A lot of niggas want they want to fight because it's like
I'm trying to make. That's why I'm not trying to talk about music. I'm trying to maintain relationships. I don't need.
what I'm
I
trying
don't
to
need
talk
give
about
niggas
feelings,
easy
bro, when it
reasons
comes
to
to
have
music,
beef
bro.
with niggas.
Like, what do I look like as another artist caring about what another artist think about their music, bro?
Right.
It's like,
Right.
nigga, you're an artist the same way I'm an artist, bro. I know niggas is sensitive about their shit. That's why niggas is telling you this. You need to know this. Otherwise,
I
you're
get
going to
to
be
have
asked
an
for
I feel like
forever.
it's worse if you don't, because then it's like you just sit up in this person's face and you're like, I don't like their music, but she ain't gonna tell them. It's like, bro, how they gonna grow if you don't
tell them
them?
in different ways. They should be able to get the vibes. Like,
Nah, bro,
if
I
I'm
don't
going out of
know.
my way to be like, yo, that shit tough.
Nah, it's
like,
tough, bro. If
You
you
don't-
don't,
You the type of motherfucker that'll get sexually assaulted and say,
Whoa, where is this?
you gotta say no.
Nah, that's
Plain and simple.
that's a whole different situation. That's
You
crazy.
gotta say
I would not
no.
even be in that
And I'm
situation.
telling you
That's
like
a-
from experience. Not getting sexually assaulted, but I'm saying like you can't.
That's crazy.
You can't be in between the lines, you know.
No, that's
a gray
that's
type
facts,
of. You
that should
gotta be
affect,
black
that should
or
affect
white.
me. That's so
Bro,
different, my nigga.
You gotta be blunt.
gotta
Or
be
niggas
black
not gonna
or
know
white.
what you talking about, bro.
they
You might-
gonna rape you.
Yo, dead this narrative immediately. Dead this narrative. You are more likely to be sexually assaulted if you don't share your music opinion. All right. That's the correlation we making, my nigga. That's wild.
You better watch out, nigga.
But not in that correlation.
Why you do me like that?
I like you too. No, I'm just telling you from experience where we could be rating something, or let's say in the past, and I'll talk to these niggas on the side and tell them how I really feel.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the red cups and rate it, and I'm stumbling because I can't say I'm not saying what I really want to say. Yeah. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but like they said, people are sensitive about their content. So it don't matter whether I agree or not. They're waiting for me to say something that they don't agree with. That doesn't align with them. And that's not my responsibility.
For sure.
I have my own opinion, and I'm on the platform that I'm on to use my voice and give my opinion. You either respect it or you don't. Otherwise, like you're gravitating and taking in too much different energies, and you're watering down your true self.
No, I think it'd be different because I'm not lying on the podcast. You feel me?
Right,
I'm
not saying
like,
that.
I might not
right.
say what I'm saying, but I'm never not gonna say something how I don't like. I'm not gonna say something I don't feel either.
Right.
So if I was in the position, we were rank cups and raps, or we were rating albums and shit like that, if that was the responsibility we was putting on ourselves, you got to keep it consistent. I feel that for sure. But that's why I just don't care to do it at all. You feel me? Like I'm cool on that.
You just feel like it's too much of a burden.
Not even that. I'm not that interested in doing it myself. Like, you feel me? Like having to listen to it every single week, even if I don't care to.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like that shit probably feel like a chore sometimes.
I don't be worried to listen to stuff sometimes.
Especially because it all's depending on like how you absorb the music in the first place. And you're not even in the right headspace. Like, yo, I just gotta listen to this before we record type shit.
Yeah.
Like, am I really gonna get that person the benefit of the doubt?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I felt myself getting into that mode sometimes, and that's when I turn it off. You know what I mean? And I go back to it. I'm like, nah, like I gotta go into it receptive. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go into this shit ready to listen to some shit that may not be like really like my go-to sound or whatever the case may be.
And you can tell when you're not ready to listen.
Yeah.
You'll feel it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So you just turn the shit off. Go back to it.
And double back.
That's why it's better to like know what you're gonna rate like a whole week prior. Yeah. Because 7 days is ample time to listen to a project. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like if you know what you're gonna rate and shit like that, then you gotta get in that mode. You gotta get in that mode of just receiving some new shit that you might not even be used to. Because there's some shit that like I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like it'd be some shit like this is not my shit. This is not some shit that I want to hear.
And I think also another thing is like, you know, Nate's really good at like breaking down why he doesn't like some shit. You feel me? Like it'd be this, it'd be that, blah blah. Me, it's just like it wasn't it. Like you either got it or you don't.
I feel you. Yo, that's Nate. Me. That's me. I watch when they do the red cups, but I'm not there, and I'm like fucking brilliant. I love it. I was just telling Charlie this the other day. But when I'm present, I feel like that's where I need to start getting better because, like you said, it's like either you got it or you don't. I cannot put it into words. It's fucking hard.
Either I bump it or I don't.
Exactly.
And sometimes it be some shit that I can't even improve for you. Like, what if I just hate this nigga's voice? Like, I can't. You can't do nothing about it.
I don't like the ad libs.
That's why I didn't like Big L. I hate Big L's voice.
That's crazy.
I hate Big L's voice.
That's a wild perspective.
That's a lot of people.
I hate Big L's voice. Like I do not like his voice at all. Like not even to the slightest. And that's why there's the people be ranting and raving. You know, they're like, oh yeah, top 5. That's wild. Top 5.
Bro, he's legendary.
So before we get out of here, can we do that? Can I get y'all like y'all really some rap heads? I want to see that how much shit changes over time. What's that top 5 look like for you?
Top 5 Boston or top 5 like just
Dead or Alive?
everything?
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive is
Tupac.
crazy.
Dead or Alive?
But I don't want to hear like the consensus top 5. I want to hear your top 5. You feel me? Top 5 as in like if I only had them to listen to for the rest of my
50
life.
Cent.
Okay. Jay, 50 Cent.
I have a top 5.
Big. I really would listen to Big, even whatever he has out for the
Yeah.
rest of my life.
Even if it's just 2 albums.
Yeah. Lil
too.
Wayne.
Thanks.
It's a good one.
Louisiana.
And Drizzy.
That's wild.
Drake?
Yeah, Drake in my top 5.
Drake's in my
Drake
top 5.
I don't know if y'all see how much slander I
Y'all
catch
niggas-
being like I'm not a Drake dick rider at all. I just know what it is, bro. This nigga make good music.
This nigga make. Go ahead. I'll give y'all
You put Drake
I'm not even
in the
gonna talk
same
Drake. I don't even
category
need
as a
to.
rapper as the rest of them?
They do.
Like, what are
Shanelle,
your
you wanna
top
go
5
first? You
based
want me
off
to go
of so that I'm not
I don't even
confused?
know if I have a 5. Fuck.
Top 5. There's no particular order.
Top 5 what? We're talking about rappers, right? We're not talking about artists. We're talking about rappers. You put Drake in the top 5.
Drake is a rapper.
Rappers.
Bro, don't let like the nice for what and God's playing fool you,
I'm
my
talking
nigga.
about what
Like,
You like this last shit
I'm
with
talking
21.
about like what I'm talking
This
about. Like
last shit was hard.
When I'm in the crib and I just want to put some music on to calm me down because I'm upset, or if I'm in the car and I just want to listen to some music. Like that's what I think about when I say top 5. Like my mood music. You know what I mean? Like the music that soothes me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That like, you know what I mean? So like it would have to be Big. Definitely Nas. Definitely, if I gotta choose one, because I'm not gonna choose both. Out of Ghost and Ray, it would have to be Ray, right?
I had to go something.
You know,
It's
Ghost
just-
is more
it's a
Ghost is
toss-up.
more animated, but Ray
shit.
got more bars than
Type
Ghost.
shit.
You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? Like Ghost is more entertaining, right?
Yeah.
But he got the voice too, and that
And he does have the
and
voice, but not. I'm
cling to that
a
little
mellow
bit more.
nigga, bro. So like when you like, nah, bro.
Charlie
Even the
Mellow
beat
nigga?
selection, even the beat selection. for
Ray got
Ray.
some shit, bro. Like Ray got some shit. But anyway, right? So Big, Jay, Nas, Ray.
Go ahead and not say one of these fucking new niggas.
I was about to say, like, you could tell, especially with any of our answers, like a big pivotal part of, you know, your music taste is like coming from your teenage years, clearly. Like that shit. And you kind of just stick with that. You feel me? You always open to new shit, but that's gonna be the thing you
bust my first gun, bro. Shout out to 50
great
Cent.
influence. Yeah.
Allegedly.
I will say this. I will say.
I
Come
mean,
on,
it
man.
was a target. I was just hitting it. It was like a paper
Big,
target.
so all right, so
Keep it
Big,
in
Jay, Nas, Ray. I'll give it to 50 Cent. 50 Cent. I gotta listen to 50 Cent.
Because I'm thinking about 5 albums like, yo, grab 5 albums that you gon', you know what I mean? Hurry up.
I'll give it to 50.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
give
And
it
that's
to 50.
my 5.
I'll give it to 50.
Fuck.
What
Yeah,
Drake
yeah.
album you about to grab?
Right.
So what's he saying?
Right.
So many.
He's the
cat of
Vegas.
It's
Come
the
on,
cat
he's
of
the land of Vegas. That
That's
was
not even
such
an
a
album. That's a mixtape.
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I mean,
It felt like an
damn.
album.
That shit not even in the store to grab.
Shit ain't even on DSPs.
It is though.
You're lying.
It
Is
is.
it?
So far gone. Yeah. You got
No,
right.
Houston,
100%.
Atlanta.
No,
Oh,
Houston,
they-
Atlanta.
No, that's a part
Wait.
of So Far Gone.
Oh, yeah, right. That was a song.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I'm not good with album names. Fuck, I really don't even know if I have a top 5. Drake would be in
Do you
it.
feel like are you taking in hip hop as much as other genres?
I would say yeah, but nah.
Because if I just said top 5 artists, are rap artists really gonna be featured on that list? If I just said top 5 artists,
She know.
I take in R&B and the soulful music the most, the neo soul. Like
Yeah.
that's my lane. Like if you need a top 5 from that would even be difficult because
wanna
I
hear
feel like
that.
I
Yeah.
consume so much music all across the board. So rap, I think they got that in the bag. You want R&B?
y'all like new people? Y'all like any new
I
niggas?
like new niggas.
New, I like
pause.
Meg the Stallion. I think Meg is really cool. I like I do. Oh, I thought you was about
Meg?
to.
I like
Meg
Armani.
is-
Lying ass bitch.
Armani Caesar.
Force.
I like Larry June.
That's hard.
Larry
Larry
June
June is
is Larry
tough.
June is dope.
Larry
Larry
June.
June is
Larry
really
June.
really dope.
Armani Caesar. Y'all fuck with Armani Caesar?
She's
alright,
tough.
too.
I've heard some of her
She's
features.
alright.
Stove God Cooks, my nigga.
Yeah,
Stove God
Cooks is like.
I need another
He
album though.
in my
I need-
top 5 if all them niggas die.
That
Reasonable
Reasonable Drought
That's
shit
a
was
four.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's some shit he can live
Yeah.
off of for the rest of his life and be cool. But he needs another. I need another classic though.
That Reasonable
Right.
Drought was crazy.
You feel
LA
me?
is really dope too. LA, his name is spelled ELHAE.
Oh, I'm
He
not.
He
I'll
reminds
check him out.
he's like a Drake to me. If you ask
Ain't
me.
R&B
nobody-
side
Everybody's
of it,
like
or he
Drake.
rap
Nobody
too.
like Drake.
Huh?
He rap too, or is it like
He
more?
raps and sings, so he's like
Everybody like a
Drake.
Drake now.
Yeah, nah, but LA is
Ain't
really
nobody
dope.
like a Drake. Stop saying that.
Nobody like Drake.
On dead though.
Who doesn't like Drake?
I'm telling you,
This
these
I
like
niggas
Drake.
listen
I like
to
Drake.
any
Why
niggas
does Drake like
Drake.
Drake?
I like Drake.
to throw up when I said Drake was top 5.
Cause
Why?
that's to me that just feels egregious when you're talking like you should nigga did
He
you hear
loves
your
that
list?
word.
And then he was like Drake. That shit just sound like, nigga. You see like the lineup of the songs
shit,
and then there's a clown in there. That's what it feel like to me. Not saying that Drake's not nice, but like compared to the people that you put on there, we're talking about rappers.
Just to show how different the
like,
tastes
the nigga's
are.
nice, but that just doesn't make sense.
Nate, can you say your top 5 just to show how different? Why not?
I don't take orders from you, nigga.
I'm asking you, nigga. It's not that
Say your
deep.
top 5.
I don't even say my top 5.
Let me hear your top 5. Say your top 5.
My top 5.
I say my top 5 after you say yours.
Jay, Drake, Wayne, Kendrick, and then who's the 5th going to Kanye? Gotta be. Like, as stupid as this nigga's been for the last couple years.
It just doesn't make sense to me. How are niggas putting Kanye in their top 5 rappers? It just doesn't make sense.
He's a good rapper, bro.
He's good, but like, nigga,
can't tell me nothing.
Take Drake over Kanye rapping, bro.
But he also doesn't write a lot of his raps.
For sure.
You remember what that nigga said when he was like, Jay, out of respect?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? What are niggas top 5 really based on, bro?
No, that top 5 is based on if I can only listen to these artists for the rest of my life, I'm good.
So that's like where it is. It's not about like how good they are. It's not about it's about how much you like them.
It's about how much the music moves you.
We've had that conversation. Like, you feel me? Like, you give a lot of credit to Black Thought, and Black Thought's an incredible artist. You feel me?
Great.
I think it's nice.
He's definitely incredible.
But like, I just rather listen to some other shit. Like,
and
he's
that's okay.
He's
but that's
an
not what
amazing
I'm
technical
basing it
rapper.
off of.
So what's your top 5?
I'm not basing any of this stuff on how much I want to listen to the person. I'm basing off of how nice they are. So if I'm going on that, because before it was based on how much
music scares the hoes.
But again,
that's a fair perspective, Rob.
If it's based on who I like, my top 5 gonna sound wild, bro.
That's why I want to hear it though.
But that's not my top 5. My top 5 is the best.
You gotta say your favorite, top 5 favorite.
Right.
You gotta specify what you're
top 5
talking
is
about.
subjective, right? It's
But that's
basically
why
what he's saying,
I did
right?
clarify. I said I don't want to hear the conventional top 5 or like Pac, Wayne, blah blah. I want to hear your top 5. You feel me? That's why I want to hear your top 5. Because if you want to hear the disconnect of why you hate Drake or whatever the case, you gotta hear his.
My top 5 shifts. It like ebbs and flows.
So what is it right now today, bro?
So like in no particular order, you got Black Thought, you got Earl Sweatshirt, Tyler the Creator. Okay. You got who else we got in there? We're talking about.
You not gonna throw Childish Gambino in the mix?
Nah, not in my top 5 right now as a rapper.
LL Cool J.
Who said that? Ladies love Cool James, bro. It's like it's in his name. Top 5.
Regardless, all off the show, bro. You see the list, like it's a valid list, but it's a different list. It's a different type of list.
It's different. It's definitely different.
I really just don't like rap, bro. Like it's just not my.
You like
primary.
R&B?
Yeah, like I'll listen to like R&B. I'll listen to like soul. I'll listen to neo soul. I'll listen to like rock. I don't listen to like rap.
So do you have like a top 5 or a top 3 for R&B?
Yeah, especially right now.
Who?
It's Lucky Day. That nigga's in there. If I'm talking about right now, especially. Orion Sun's more like neo soul and like alternative, so I wouldn't throw her in there. I'll throw her in like a similar category as like Sid. Where it's like they do make R&B, but it's more like alternative. Lucky Day. I'm throwing Joyce Rice in there. She's a force, but again, she's moving into more alternative territory. Who else? There's so many. I feel like R&B's a force.
Give me the top 5 Boston rappers.
This nigga listen to way too much music. That's what your mind is oversaturated, my nigga.
I want top 5 Boston rappers.
Nah, Jasmine. I thought Jasmine Sullivan in there.
Top 5 R&B or top 5 rap.
Nah, I thought Jasmine Sullivan in there.
Okay,
because legendary. She's a force.
The top 5 Boston one is a little.
Wait, let him finish his last 2.
Those are my 3. But I'll probably put SZA in there too. After the last album, she might be like going down a couple slots.
She is because I just heard it today and I wasn't feeling it like that either.
You said you wasn't feeling it like that.
I listened to it today and it's not like it's not like that.
I feel like the
singles
it's not
stand out, but it's just not as like it's just not where I put her on like a high pedestal before.
Yeah, it is.
But like after this, it's like she goes down a couple notches. Not saying that her work's not good.
Prices are crazy.
Yeah, she's bugging.
Like 600.
Yeah, she got to pay
Has she shown her titties yet? Like on some weird shit.
What do niggas be saying, bro?
Nah, you think so?
This is why y'all need.
I feel like the type of music she makes, she gotta show her titties, money. We should see what her titties.
What song?
That's actually what's so dope about the music. She don't gotta do that.
Right?
Nah, I want to see her titties.
So you just a horny ass nigga. That's really all it comes down to.
Reckless.
She just makes me want to see her titties.
She's sexy.
Bitch, show me your titties.
What you got like whole family?
Yo, I'm so done.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, I can't like to see titties because I have a wife. What the fuck, nigga? You gonna stop liking titties because you married?
Nah,
I'm gonna act like I stopped.
Nah, them titties look disgusting.
Right.
Look at that woman
They
in
not as
them
good as
titties.
yours.
That's insane.
Never
my
would
nigga.
be.
He's like,
Nah.
"Don't
That's even more wild than what I'm
saying.
saying, nigga.
Don't let these niggas suck you into the,
I'm
to the
mad they
bullshit.
tryna get me all the
Yeah, don't
shenanigans
do
type
it.
shit.
Nice.
Don't do it.
So top
Your
five,
ladies' titties
top
are
5
nice.
Boston rappers, right? Yo, that's what y'all talking about. I don't feel like I want to hear y'all, but
Bro,
Top 5 what?
I don't have a strong
Depends, bro.
opinion on this.
a lot of
Top 5
niggas in
Boston
Boston
rappers?
suck, bro.
Boston, yeah.
Fools.
Yo, hold on. What the fuck this nigga Nate just say?
A lot of niggas in Boston suck, bro. Like a lot of niggas
Alright,
are nice.
that's not what we're
a lot of
talking
niggas
about
are
right
nice,
now.
but it's just like for me, it's hard because it's just like, am I talking about how good you are? Am I talking about how much I like your music? Because a lot of niggas like, as far as rapping, bro, I
Alright,
fuck
so
with the
what-
music, but niggas
That's why
don't be
it's tough
spitting
because
for
I don't
real,
really
bro.
even listen to niggas like that.
So what level are we talking about? We talking
Who the
about
best rappers out here?
best rappers, like lyrically, or how much I like your music? Because
I'm gonna
that's
lean
two
toward
different
more
things.
Facts.
how much I like your music.
Nah, that's a good. All right, that's valid.
You feel me? Because
Your
I feel like
top-
there's a
your
lot of
top
people
five
who would
favorite.
feel
Or your top 5.
snubbed out of the conversation. Like, yo, I'm way better, but like, just
Be like, hey,
They just
bro,
make cool music.
yeah, that's it.
type shit.
There's some niggas that make cool music who are not great rappers, right?
Facts.
And that's fine. Like that's okay. There's a lane for that. I don't want to kick this off though. So who's gonna go first?
I like Body Rock. I like Body Rock. King Bricks still in my top 5. These 5 niggas I like. That's 2 right there. What's the other one? You pause it? Whatever. Fuck it. Pause it. Shit. I gave you 2. Give me another one.
I could tell y'all.
Zip, nigga.
I said 80. I didn't say 80.
You didn't say 80, nigga. You get
I take Side Street before I take 80 if I'm talking my top 5.
If you're talking about shooters, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna take Side Street before I take
Fair
80.
argument.
Why Jizzle?
Wow. No.
It seemed like y'all got a more. You clearly love the street shit over everything.
Oh no. Okay. I see what you're saying. I dial back.
No. That's valid. That's your list. You feel me?
I got another
Yo,
list.
bro,
I
your
can give you
opinion's
another
your
list.
opinion,
I
my
can give
nigga.
you another
This
list
niggas
though.
talking about I got another list.
I got another list.
My nigga, give niggas one list, bro.
One list?
Like the fuck?
All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right. Body Rock, right?
All
King
right.
Bricks, Oompa,
Yeah.
Why Jizzle?
That's a crazy name. I don't know why. Just shout out to Why Jizzle. That's just a crazy name.
Never heard of Charlie Watch
I think it's Charlie Watches.
Charlie Why
Oh,
Jizzle.
I have.
My fault. I just
Is it Jizzle? I thought it was Grizzle. No,
Jizzle.
Jizzle.
G-I-Z-Z-O.
All right, what's number
Is
5?
that
I want no
4?
smoke.
That's 4.
That was-
Yeah.
That's 4? Damn.
Why is it always top 5? Why can never be top 4?
Be top 3 if we need it to be.
Right.
Did I say Bricks?
Say top 3.
Did say bricks.
You keep it at top 3.
Yeah, I'm done
Otherwise,
at
we be
4.
here
I really
for-
don't got a 5th.
All right, Charlie.
All right, my Boston top 5. This is crazy because niggas is gonna fucking.
They gonna look at you like
Wisely.
Them niggas gonna have to understand, nigga.
All right,
get
Yeah,
better.
personal.
That's it. Like that should be a
If it was
challenge.
personal, nigga, I wouldn't name any of you niggas.
100
I
round
just be like,
Cotto.
me.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one. That's a good one.
100 round Cotto is definitely one of them. We talking about like people that I like to listen to. 40 Rock would definitely be in that. I would definitely say 8 Zip. I gotta give it to Shay Bands as well. Like I love hearing her music. Like she's a whole vibe.
Yeah, nah. Shout out Shay.
Facts.
And we talking about number 5.
Yeah, nah, shit.
Who I really like listening to, I'm gonna give it to Sheikh Hanif, man.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna pick mad niggas from the same group. You know,
It don't matter, bro. It's what you like.
That
What
is.
you
Yeah,
like is
but-
what you like.
I feel like once I hear one, I'm gonna get the other one. So like,
Nah,
Y'all
that's
talking
not
to the-
fair to do that
Yeah,
because
yeah, I was
there's a
cool
lot
with
of clicky teams out here, bro.
yeah, it's very true. Niggas
So
like
it's not fair to do that, bro.
Niggas been in jail. You know, they can't be friends with everybody.
Tight.
Chanel.
No, Sean say.
girl.
All right. Of course, Oompa, my
Yeah.
Aquarian sister. Let's see. Maystar.
Ooh, good name.
I like Maystar a lot.
name.
The music for
He's a
sure.
great artist.
Very great.
Hell of a performer.
Very versatile too.
Fat Flea.
That Flea's
I really
good.
like Fat Flea.
It's good.
That's
This
my
list is-
vibe.
This list is sounding really good.
This is a
Fat
good
Flea.
list. This is a
Keep
good
going.
list. Yeah.
Let's go. Keep going.
Fast Coupe. I fuck with Fast Coupe's
I
music.
gotta get hit.
Fast
Some of
Coupe.
these
Shout out
names.
Fast Coupe.
Fast Coupe.
You said shout out.
And
out
Vasjan.
That's hard. That's a good list.
That's a great way to end things.
A lot of niggas take trips, but a lot of niggas don't take trips to Dubai.
She see what she's doing. Do that shit over.
Nah, that's my top 4.
Yeah.
God damn, 5. You already said Shay, so I mean, I feel like
Nah,
I
you
could
could say
give
it
to
too if
Shay.
that's what you're listening to.
Yeah, I feel like I could. I fuck
Her
with
album
Shay
just
Bands.
dropped, too.
Yeah, I fuck
She
with
just
Shay
dropped. I
Bands.
haven't heard it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just dropped.
This nigga
Shay
Rob
Bands.
not gonna answer the
Shay
question.
Bands.
Yeah, we going straight to the outro. I
That's
appreciate
scary,
y'all.
bro. We want to answer,
yeah.
bro. What
I'm
you
not.
mean, bro?
I don't listen. I don't even feel like I like.
All right, you
there's
don't
nobody.
have to, me and Tomo
Oh, yeah,
want to
okay,
answer. nigga.
He don't listen to Boston artists.
I do, but I can't say y'all niggas.
He's the 508 God,
I don't have
nigga.
favorites. Like
You think he give a fuck about 617?
niggas?
Nigga, 508 too.
He's Zeus, nigga. Of 508. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh yeah, my top 5 is Dylon. Just put my name in it, like, for real.
Man, that nigga Shane is nice,
That's
bro.
how I'm feeling.
So yeah, Shane, top 5.
We got it. Ain't nothing.
You got
Let's make it
Yeah.
quick though. We got almost 2 hours. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's not the normal recording
You want me to
time.
go
It's late
first?
as hell.
Niggas is
Bomba.
scary, bro.
Bomba
Nah, I'll go
class.
first.
Nah,
I say C4,
That's
One
over.
of One Soldier, Key,
That was a good one.
I'm it.
myself,
Thank you. Was waiting for that.
and 5.
Kash looking at you. That ass.
This nigga's
Yo,
tapping this shit.
that's insane. Who's my
I'm gonna
fifth?
get every drop.
I say Saint Leor, no bullshit.
nigga not from Boston.
I like Leo.
Damn.
Tight shit.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I knew
Honorable
you,
mention.
when you said C4, I was like, you pushing it.
All right, yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Pushing it. C4 is a great performer.
For
Nah,
sure.
C4 is hard. No bullshit.
Yeah.
Nah, he was playing me some shit the other day. That shit's crazy. No
Yeah,
boy.
with him
Nigga
and
need to
C4
drop that
C4
shit,
now.
bro. Drop that shit, bro.
Talking about C4 St.
Yeah,
Louis.
C4. Yeah, no
Yeah,
bullshit. He
C4
was
is
playing
from
some
Boston,
crazy
no bullshit.
shit.
This shit was fun.
He's a good performer.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, come on. Let's ride.
Bro, me, Key, this nigga Luke Bars, that nigga from Boston, you don't know that. Fucking, I'm gonna throw, I put Tomo in there. I feel like you're pretty dope. You know what I mean? All things considered. Nah, all things considered, because I'm not look. It's just like, you know, the artist in general. And then I don't know. I'm gonna just say me again. I feel like a lot of y'all niggas really not that good, bro.
That's real shit.
And when his shit come around the second
lot of
time,
niggas is
I
not
would
that
want to
good,
see
though.
like a plate. Like I want to see, you know, y'all spending some time on his music. You feel me? Because he really truly feel he's the best one out here. And no one's touching him, and for right reason.
I didn't say
You feel-
that. It's true, but I ain't never
you
said
got
that.
that energy though. I know you.
But that's because a lot of niggas be capping one, and a lot of niggas also are not authentic, bro. They
So
making
whose
music that
music
sound
is
like
better
other
out of
people,
y'all
bro.
two?
Out of me and Rob,
It's different vibes.
my music is way better than Rob's.
It's different vibes.
Easily.
You
Blow
feel
him
me?
out the
What
water.
kind of
I
vibe
love
would
it.
you
They don't
even
describe
drop
your
it.
music
I love
as?
it.
First, you
I
gotta
haven't,
make
I haven't
music.
dropped in a year. I haven't dropped in a year. It's
Not
been a
even
minute.
drop. He don't
He's a
make music. He
perfectionist,
don't make
bro.
music no more. Since we started the
got him in
podcast, he
the
don't
vault,
make
bro.
You
music.
can say that.
No
I
bullshit.
got shit in the vault, and I
He be
feel like
cooking, though.
Bro, he
I
made
be
like
living-
one song, bro.
I'll show y'all some shit
This nigga's
afterwards.
nice.
I'll show y'all some shit after. But I feel like it goes if you gonna decide. He's dope. Let me like not.
I was say
all
this
the way.
nigga's nice as
All
fuck,
the way.
bro. This
I
nigga,
just
like the
feel
way
like-
I say other niggas aren't good. This nigga is blowing all those niggas out the water. Pause. This nigga's like shitting on all these niggas too.
I just feel like it's different
Easily.
styles. You feel me? Like
You just
Jay,
gotta make music.
I don't want to
bro.
compare myself to Jay because it's not like that, but it's more like I don't think Jay's the most lyrically clean person, but like it's the
That's
energy
crazy.
is how it's being said, and he's still he's still. But you talked about Black Thought, you feel me?
I don't make music like that either.
I don't
the
think
way
so
I look
too,
at
but
it is that
it's
I could
very-
do what you do, but you could never do what I do.
Do I want to do it?
And that's what I'm saying. Regardless of whether or not you want to, it's like I could do what you do very
you ain't
easily,
even
and that's
It's
why
not
I
matter
don't.
But would it be
It's not
authentic when
matter
you
if
do
you
it though?
You ain't even
Then that'd
equipped
be
like
different.
that, nigga.
We'll hear it.
That's what he's saying. You ain't even equipped like that. You don't even have the
I'll play
tools.
some shit. I'll play some shit. I
Nah,
got
yeah,
dropping
these-
soon.
yeah.
I'll give y'all a little sneak peek of that. But for real though, I appreciate y'all
Oh, hell
for being
yeah.
on here. This is
Hell
actually
yeah.
fun.
Nah, this is fire. This is fire. This is fire.
Yeah.
My nigga. My nigga. Yo, Nate. You my nigga. Nate for president, my nigga.
This
Nate
nigga.
for
He got
president.
to see
Yo,
Rob is no
Are
longer
y'all
the
tapped
leader
into
of
R&B
Bad for
out
the
here?
I'm the tap. Wait, the R&B here.
R&B out here. Are y'all tapped
Some
into
of them
R&B out
tapped in,
here?
for
Some of
sure.
them.
To who?
to Miranda, Notebook P.
Okay.
And I mean, all,
You
like,
think
pretty
Notebook
much-
P deserved to win that shit 2 years in a row?
Come on, be real.
Yes. I think so.
I don't.
That nigga is one. I
That's his
think
friend.
not even, bro. I watched that nigga open for Mariba this year. That nigga's hard. Like that nigga's a force.
He's a great performer.
Fantastic performer. And I think if that's gonna carry people to
That's
the W,
about
he
it.
deserves it.
Are y'all listening to Amandi music?
Who?
Amandi music. Yeah.
Amandi music?
Clearly not because you
Y'all
said
not.
who.
Yeah, y'all
He said-
hipping me.
I didn't know that's how
Yeah.
you pronounce it.
Make sure Amandi music. Make sure y'all tap into him. Definitely one of his biggest fans.
I got a question
That's
before we
R&B
get out of here. Why don't y'all got a Spotify playlist or some shit? You feel me? Y'all listen to so much music and y'all are tapped into so much of what's going on. Why not have a Spotify playlist, like a monthly one?
Start
If
that
they want,
shit,
if they want to do it, they could go ahead.
He's got too
You know
much
what I'm saying?
I do
responsibilities.
everything else, bro.
I feel that.
I have zero
Cash.
time.
I feel that.
I ain't doing
That's
that.
Nigga, all you do is bring the chicken. Come on.
All you do is
That's a big yo.
That's not cooking.
Well,
Imagine if there was no
when
chicken.
I'm not there, we don't get chicken. When I'm not there, ain't no chicken. Come on, niggas be
He
hungry.
didn't cook it though. We could pick up the chicken just like him.
You know what?
You know what? I wish one of us brought chicken.
I got different expectations for Tomo now. Tomo, you gotta bring the chicken now. You don't set up the lights. You don't set up the camera. You don't set up the audio. You gotta bring the chicken now.
Y'all
bro.
niggas
I'll
didn't
bring
even
the
offer us
pizzazz,
no water.
We came with everything. We came
When
with
I
the
went to go
liquor,
get my
the
water, I said, "Does anyone
pies.
need water?" It was silent, so I just
I
left.
didn't even hear that.
Niggas
Nah,
been
this was
offering
great.
straight.
This
fun,
was
man.
beautiful.
Nah,
I
this
feel like
was-
I wish we had more time, but
I want to
Sure.
do this.
Nah, we
every-
gonna
I
do it
wanna
again.
do this
We gonna
every-
do it
I
again.
wish
Yeah.
y'all gotta come on our shit.
Let's
You
do
said
it.
more time.
I heard the schedule was all booked up. Y'all.
Yeah, next year, like around August.
We gonna talk.
That's wild.
We gonna talk. We gonna make it work.
nah,
We
that
gonna
would be
make it work.
dope. And then in the meantime, I want to see a female guest host. She doesn't have to be permanent. Get somebody in here. You know, you want to get somebody to spice shit up. Talk about
I'll
something
let Gina-
juicy.
There've
Bring
been two
somebody
people-
that's very sexy, that gives a look
I'll
like
let Gina.
balance. Yeah. Bring some balance to the team. Y'all can
There've
do
been
it.
two people
We'll talk
asking
about
us about that, but I feel like there's just the hesitancy because like niggas be
I
bad
haven't
people,
heard
bro.
about it.
Y'all popping.
Y'all are, yeah,
already
y'all
know.
are
niggas is fucking-
immaculate.
Yo, we was excited to come here, bro. Like we got mad
No, y'all
shit.
niggas
going
is
on.
shit.
We was
Appreciate
excited
that.
to come
Appreciate
here,
that,
bro.
for real.
Like,
We wanna give y'all flowers. Y'all niggas is the
Y'all
shit.
niggas
Yeah.
is popping.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that y'all
Fucking with
do
y'all.
better than us, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
Like editing.
That's me.
Okay, that's crazy.
I appreciate that.
I'm just a joke. Our look is our look. I love our look,
Yeah.
but I love like the modern. Like I love y'all look too, and that's no
appreciate
slight to us.
The
Like
modern, we outdated Kash.
Nah, we're not outdated.
You
Like
outdated.
we're look. You see how he just said like you do what you do, and he like that's just what it is. I love
different
how like
spaces,
y'all
yeah.
have everything just. Do you do the editing?
I do.
You can tell because you have the titles with the time and the duration on the. You get what I'm
Everything,
saying? Like I
yeah.
love that. I
Thank
love
you.
when
His
people can
OCD
just
be
tap in.
firing off
Yeah,
like
I love when
crazy.
people can
I
tap
just bullshit.
into
How
a
much
certain
Adderall
part
do
of
you
a
take a week?
conversation.
I don't take no out.
And I love it on reels.
This
The
nigga
reels
on
are
Patty,
crazy.
bro.
Yo,
If I was on
probably
that, I'd be a slave, nigga. What?
Last 3 nights, nigga, I was off that yin, nigga.
Yeah. We ain't even get to
I think it
talk
might rule
drugs.
the world, bro.
Jesus.
Nah.
We're gonna do
I
that
love
when you're on
drugs.
CWTFB, but I
Yeah.
appreciate
This
y'all for
was
sure.
beautiful.
Nah, this was a fun one.
This was
This was a
Yeah,
fun one.
man. Shout out to y'all niggas,
And I knew
man.
this was gonna be an easy one. You feel me? His personality. We talk, like I said, we talk for a living, so it was only natural. We could do this for hours on end,
Yeah.
for sure.
Dogs.
But
Facts.
shit,
Y'all niggas be good,
in the
man.
11, we
man.
been crazy. Well, I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all go check out CWTFB and what they got going on. You feel me? And if y'all made it this far, make sure y'all like, subscribe, do all the YouTube shit. You feel me? You know you gotta do this too. You gotta get it done. All right, we appreciate y'all. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
We out.